20 on the side.
Now you get, yep, and that's fine. We're good. We're all good, man. As Super Joe said, he had a hard time finding any highlights from last year with players that are on the team this year.
Believe it. Probably he could even go back 2 years and have an even harder time.
Yeah, that's right. That is right.
Suppose you could take all of Gundy's shots.
There you go. There you go. There'd be some Gundy saves in there, especially a first period against Andover in the section championship there was.
Yeah.
Two minutes. We're ready to rock and roll. So 12 is younger Gundy that scored that fifth goal.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it was a nice move. Good evening, welcome to the IRA Civic Center. It is time for hockey action as the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks take on the Duluth East Greyhounds. I'm Sheldon Willis along with Grant Clapton tonight as we sent Tom on assignment out to the new Iron Trail Arena out in Virginia to cover some Greenway Rockridge hockey. So Grant joining me, and Grand Rapids comes in 1-0 and Duluth East 0-2, but don't let that fool you.
No, Duluth East played a couple of really good opponents over the weekend in White Bear Lake, and of course, I think everyone had the St. Thomas game on the schedule, and that ended up 4-1. But those are two pretty good teams for Duluth East to start their season out against, and you know now they'll come back here with a Section 7 AA rival game.
And this has always been a rivalry game. I know I've talked to you about it. It was a rivalry back when you played.
Yeah, it was.
And a long time before that.
Exactly right. I mean, we grew up watching the rivalry when you know, my age was going through, and you know, Duluth East was quite oftentimes on the the wrong side for us, I guess.
That's right.
But, yeah, I mean, it's something that you look forward to, especially going down to the deck to watch that section final game.
Well, and it would be great if both these teams ended up on the top of the heap again. There's no more fun than having Duluth East and Rapids in a section final game with a full Amsoil Arena.
And two northern teams, for that matter.
Yeah.
I think it would be fantastic if both of these teams could figure out a way to get back to that final game.
Well, Andover will certainly have something to say about that, but that's what the high school hockey season is all about. And this is the Itasca County Public Health pregame show. And they would like to remind you it's okay not to be okay from time to time. And your mental well-being, very important. And if you don't feel right, talk to someone who can help. You can't have good health without good mental health. We'll take our first break on the pregame show. And when we come back, Super Joe will have a look back at the Hibbing win last Wednesday. You're listening to Grand Rapids Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
Penalty on number 16, 2 minutes for slashing.
Coach, it's all tied up. What should we do?
Okay, let's set up a solid income plan with great diversification and an intelligent withdrawal rate. Come on now, let's crunch those numbers and get that goal. For winning guidance with your retirement game plan, give the coaching staff at Claremont Financial Advisors a call to put together your winning play.
Now in front, shot, they score!
All right, now this year, don't do like you did last year and the year before and the year before that and wait until the big snow before you get your snow tires taken care of. For Pete's sake, Atchison Tire can do it right now. You need snow tires? They'll sell you some. You already have snow tires? Why not beat the darn rush, go in there now and have your snow tires put on? Then when the first big snow comes, you can just go, neener, 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 I already got my snow tires put on. Atchison Tire will take care of you right now. 203 Northeast 5th Street in Grand Rapids.
Your chance to own a brand new 2022 Sea-Doo is now. Come see us at Ray's Sport and Cycle and leave with your very own personal watercraft. Why is now the best time? For a limited period, enjoy 0% financing for 60 months or 6 months of no payments followed by 1.99% financing for 60 months. You heard that right. 2 incredible offers on a 2022 Sea-Doo happening now at Ray's Sport and Cycle in Grand Rapids. What are you waiting for?
Trust Chandler Cushel Insurance and Grinnell Mutual to make your small business a big deal. They understand the challenges that come with operating a small business. That's why they offer specialized coverages to fit the needs of your business. Trust them for great coverage and great service so you can trust in tomorrow. Contact Joe Chandler, your local Grinnell Mutual agent, at 326-4655 today. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Make Nooch's in the Corner your main stop before you head out on the lake. They'll get your propane tanks filled so you stay warm out there. It's easy to get in and out with your trailer. Don't forget to check out their old hickory buildings and sheds. With 10% down, you can get your building by spring. It's not just any old building, it's an old hickory building. Stop in at Nooch's in the Corner at the intersections of Highways 169 and 2 in Grand Rapids.
Over 125 pre-owned vehicles are now available at Grand Rapids Chevrolet, and all of them are on sale during the Black Friday sales event. Like a 2022 Trailblazer with active four-wheel drive and just 7,000 miles for $33,242. Or a 2021 Silverado Crew RST 4x4 with low miles, now $45,973. Shop online at GrandRapidsGM.com. Remember, we're the home of GM-certified pre-owned vehicles too. Grand Rapids Chevrolet on the car corner on Highway 169 South. Chevy, find new roads.
Welcome back to the pregame show on J105 The Thunder. Grand Rapids Hockey getting set for their home opener tonight, taking on longtime section rival, the Duluth East Greyhounds. Hi there, I'm Jojo Leotti. We'll have more on tonight's matchup with Duluth East here shortly, but time now to take a look back at the season opener last Wednesday. Grand Rapids at Hibbing Chisholm, and it would be the Thunderhawks earning a 3-1 win. We were scoreless after one. Grand Rapids out shooting Hibbing 12-5. In the second, a couple of goals on the board, one for each team, starting with Hibbing's Broden Fawcett at 1:18. Assist to Peyton Taylor, 1-0 Blue Jackets. Grand Rapids answers at 13:02. Will Stauffer, first Grand Rapids goal of the season.
Getting back into the play. Shot right on. Rebound off the post. Oh, Hayden Davis really shot in the goal. Will Stauffer gets Grand Rapids even.
Assist to Hayden Davis and Luka Roloff. 1-1 after 2. Shots in the second. 15-13 Hibbing. In the third, Grand Rapids takes the lead on a power play goal from Hayden Davis.
Thunderhawks get it back to Murphy. Murphy, far side, shot, goal! Hayden Davis picks the top corner. Power play goal for the Thunderhawks, and they lead 2-1.
Assist to Bauer Murphy and Blaine Mortensen. That go-ahead goal with just over 2 minutes to play. And then Grand Rapids adding an empty netter. First varsity goal for Gavin Forrest.
And Gavin Forrest backhands it from center ice into the net for the open net goal.
Grand Rapids over Hibbing Chisholm 3-1 in Wednesday's season opener. Shots on goal in the third, Grand Rapids 11, Hibbing 5. Game total of 36-25 in favor of the Thunderhawks. Miles Gunderson gets the win in net, making 24 saves. Braden Boyer the loss, despite making 33 saves for the Blue Jackets. Here's Gavin Forrest post-game talking about having a lot of new faces in the Grand Rapids lineup this season compared to last.
Well, we were kind of struggling at the beginning, like not focusing, but this last few practices we started kind of pulling it together and we started taking it a little bit more seriously. And then we just came out here and just did what we did at practice, worked hard, and just ended up getting the feeling for it.
Grand Rapids is 1-0. They take on Duluth East here tonight. When we come back, the Chido Chat. Sheldon Willis visits with the Grand Rapids head coach. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
Ray's Marine is a fourth-generation business that has been serving the Northland for over 50 years, and there's still inventory available, including London Questliner boats with Mercury motors. They're making room for the new 2023 models coming in. Ray's Marine has the boat and Mercury motor you're looking for. Visit them on Highway 2 East or reach them by clicking on the text button at raysmarine.com. Find the right boat and Mercury motor for your family at Ray's Sport Marine, when your passion is the water.
Finding that missing shin guard, remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Ask Itasca Reliable Insurance Agency if auto owners make sense for you.
Hey there, Tony here from your neighborhood Sammy's Pizza and Restaurant in Grand Rapids. While recently cheering on our Thunderhawks, I realized Sammy's Pizza is as much of a tradition around here as hitting the ice. This hockey season, I want to invite you to visit us before or after the game. Just as in 1954, every pizza is still made fresh with our signature crimp crust, fresh sauce, and our secret blend of seasonings. We're at 802 South Pregame Avenue and online at Sammy'sPizzaGrandRapids.com as well as mysammys.com.
When you need to find a part at a price that's right, that red and blue sign is just within sight. Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
Stop into CarQuest and save $20 on a Schumacher fully automatic battery charger, engine starter, or Schumacher's all-new 2,500-amp rugged lithium jump starters. Great prices every day at CarQuest Grand Rapids.
Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
Hey, Lake Country Power members, it's Tammy here to tell you about huge savings with our off-peak space heating, water heating, and EV charging programs. You could save nearly 50% on energy costs with electric thermal storage systems by Steffes, Marathon water heaters by Rheem, or slash your transportation costs with our overnight off-peak electric vehicle charging program. Call Lake Country Power to find out more.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, facing our toughest challenges head-on, believing that together we can build something better and take care of each other, because this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Essentia Health is where you belong. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org.
Welcome back to the Itasca County Public Health pregame show on J105. Wade Chido, head coach of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. You get a win against Hibbing, but I don't know if you'd say it was the prettiest game that Grand Rapids has ever played.
No, it wasn't. It was sloppy. But the one thing that our kids worked, and I was happy with that. But there wasn't a lot of fluid motion, a lot of fluid play out there. And I think that's going to come in time. We got a lot of new faces up front, and I'm sure they're a little nervous and a little getting understanding of what kind of brand of hockey we're going to be this year. And I think it's going to take some time for this team to get to where we need to be in playing a very smooth game. And they understand that, and they get it. And at the end of the day, we won. Yeah, was it great? No, but the effort was there.
And you mentioned that fluidity, or just that kind of that speed and flow through neutral ice just wasn't really there. What does it take? What do you do in practice to try to create that or teach that?
Just reps. We've been running reps hard. I've done more this year of 5-on-5 reps, going at slow-mo at half speed, so they can understand where they need to be, understanding the positioning, all that stuff. Because more reps you do, it becomes a habit. And I think some of this is going to take some time for them to create habits and understanding where they need to be in certain situations. And so it becomes, you're making high percentage plays. You're not just throwing pucks just to hope that somebody's there. And in overtime that they'll get better, and I believe that. I think tonight will even be better than it was on last week.
Well, and you have to like Hayden Davis coming back after missing an open net in the second period and able to rip one home for a really nice game-winning goal.
Yeah, I think he was shocked that the puck didn't go in the net, and obviously Will Stoffer is there to clean it up, and but he can shoot the puck. Like I'm telling you, the kid's got a college shot, and we made that change a little bit, in that last power play because I wanted him to get the puck, and he can find corners, and boy, he pinned that one. Yeah, I don't think there's a goalie that would have saved it in the state. It was a no-doubter, and it was fun to see that because the kids came a long ways. If you watch his progression from his sophomore year to now, it's remarkable how much better hockey player he is.
So going up against Duluth East tonight, and certainly you'll have a much bigger test than what you had against Hibbing.
Yeah, we are. They're a good team. I watched some tape on them against the Academy and against White Bear, and they got a nice club. Their first line's dangerous on rushes. And we just got to make sure we don't let them have odd man rushes up the ice. And they got that Grant Winkler, and he's the key to the team. That kid's a stud. He commands the blue line. He makes high-level plays. He's hard on pucks. And we got to make sure that we keep an eye on him and make sure that we make it tough on him.
One of the things you said to me before the Hibbing game is a really good defensive core. They're going to be tested tonight. Were you happy with how they played on the back end on the first game on Wednesday?
I was happy with some of it. I thought they tried to do too much, and I said, hey, you don't need to do that. Sometimes the simple play and the easy play is the best play, and I thought they were trying to stick out too much. I thought they were trying to basically fit a square peg into a circle at moments in the game, and it caused some turnovers. But that'll come. They were excited. They wanted to get out there. They wanted to play, and sometimes that happens early year. You get some of those bad habits out of your system, and then as you move forward, as long as you're improving on it, that's what is important.
Well, 3 games this week, so we're right into it now. It feels like mid-season already with 3 games in a week.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy scheduling. Like, I kind of giggled because I'm like, we really haven't had a chance to really get into a rhythm of things. So we got the tryout, and then you have basically 2.5 practices to get ready for the first game, and it's the holiday break. You give them off, and then we have a couple practices, but guys are sick, and then we get back, and it's like, all right, hopefully we can get in a rhythm and get some practices under our belt because this team needs practices right now, and we need to go over a lot of stuff.
Well, good luck tonight, Coach, and we'll see you again in a couple days.
Yeah, thank you.
That is head coach of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks, Wade Chido. As teams have had their warm-ups, and now we have the dueling Zambonis out. I think one of the few rinks in northern Minnesota that gets the dual Zambonis out.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic considering that the heater system isn't really on right now.
Well, they got a couple on now. Not ours, but down the road.
Yeah, so the quicker we start, the better off it is.
Very much so. This is the Itasca County Public Health pregame show. We'll take another break and be back with Steve Padosha, head coach of the Duluth East Greyhounds. You're listening to it on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
Hi, my name is Dale Rozier, Vice President of Personal Banking at Grand Rapids State Bank. Our community family at Grand Rapids State Bank has been very instrumental in delivering products, services, and community involvement that has provided financial support for many families of the Grand Rapids community. This is only achievable when you make a 100% commitment to community. When everyone comes together to support community, more families benefit from the generosity of others. I'm Dale, and I work at Grand Rapids State Bank.
The Grand Rapids State Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Steve from Rapid Garage Door and Awning, your local garage door expert. Whether you're building new or remodeling, we have top quality residential and commercial garage doors and openers from names you can trust, like Clopay, North Central, and LiftMaster. From installation to parts, we have the products, skill, and competitive pricing you are looking for. We listen to your needs, find a solution, and stand behind our work to ensure your satisfaction. You can reach us at 218-326-1333 and at rapiddoor.com.
Taco John's Family Pack in a Pound is here to feed the fam on a budget. But with 4 soft-shell beef tacos, 2 beef meat and potato burritos, and a full pound of crispy potato olays, it could also be the Girls' Night Pack in a Pound, or the Let's Make a Pit Stop Pack in a Pound, or even the Everyone Take 5 Pack in a Pound. For just $19, it's a deal, no matter who you call family.
The Family Pack in a Pound, only at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Download the app, earn free food.
Fred's Live Bait and Tackle of Deer River has a great selection of live bait, fishing tackle, and gear. Get yourself ready for every fishing season at Fred's Live Bait and Tackle. They're a family-owned business that has been helping put fish in your boat and bucket for decades. Your premier live bait and tackle shop from Deer River to Lake of the Woods and everything in between. Fred's Live Bait and Tackle is a northern Minnesota fishing tradition. Open every day, 6 a.m. to 5, 1 mile west of Deer River on Highway 2.
Would you look at that snow on the driveway?
Santa, that driveway is full of snow and has enough for you to land on.
Yes, but they need to get that plowed eventually, or little Rudolph will get lost in it.
Santa, I'm going to call Yeti Earthworks. They not only do plowing, but they do salting, sanding, and snow removal.
Yeti Earthworks does it all.
Visit YetiEarth.com. Residential or commercial snow plowing. Let them get to work for you.
It's time to drop the puck on the best home deals in the Northland. Wayne Roskus here, sales rep for Eisman Homes of Cohasset. We are here so you can score the best deals of the season. Don't get a 2-minute penalty for holding off on visiting Eisman Homes' new location. Manufactured modular homes are always your best shot at realizing the home of your dreams. For the best game plan, team up with this winning combination of Ryan and Wayne.
We are going to sauce you some savings. Come see us, Eisman Homes of Cohasset. Your home now.
Welcome back to the Itasca County Public Health Pregame Show on J105 with Steve Patosha, head coach of the Duluth East Greyhounds. And Steve, I have to say, you're looking really good.
Well, thank you. Yeah, a lot of time on the bike this summer.
Yeah, that's a good way to go. And now we are back in hockey mode, and I guess 2 games into the season, talk a little bit about what you've seen against 2 quality opponents.
Yeah, I think we've seen 2 quality opponents. You know, we've played White Bear Lake, which played, they play a very simple but on-brand style, too hard on the puck and a third guy high, and but they do it very effectively, and they got a couple of standouts on that team, and then went down and played St. Thomas Academy, and it was your typical Mike Randolph coach team, hard-hitting and get the puck down deep and go to work, and a couple empty net goals, 1 in each game, but I thought overall we've played pretty well, and outcome aside, those are the kind of games we need to play to get where we want to get.
Well, was it a little strange having Mike Randolph as the head coach against a Duluth East team?
I mean, I guess it could be. We honestly never talked about it once leading up to the game, so that's something for other people to worry about. I'm sure Mike didn't talk about it with his guys either. Maybe he did, I don't know, but we didn't.
So, and as you mentioned, 0-2, but both competitive games. What have you learned about your team here early?
Well, I've learned, like probably a lot of teams at this time of year, that we got to get into game shape. Guys playing the minutes that we need them to play and being able to do that effectively. But I think, we've seen a lot of good things out of our kids. They're executing the structure that we'd like to see, and we had a great summer with them, so that's kind of where it all started, and it's carried over into the start of the year here.
And, certainly Duluth East for many, many years used to being right at the top of Section 7, and Grand Rapids, one of the top teams as well. Is this a game where you look and you say, we want to establish ourselves early on as one of those teams to beat?
Well, I just think right now at this time of year, we just want to, keep getting better and play solid hockey and build for February and March and hopefully have the ability to play in March. And obviously all these games are important early in the year, but really it's just testing ourselves every day now.
Well, yeah, you're not gonna win the state title here in November and December, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Who are some of the players you are looking toward to really be leaders?
Well, on our back end, Grant Winkler and Henry Murray are two senior captains that are, doing a heck of a job as anchors back there. And then up front, we've got Cole Christian, Thomas Gunderson, and Noah Tang on our first line. And then we've also got Wyatt Peterson, all kids who were in the Elite League just last year and had pretty good falls. So, and we got some young kids that are stepping in and contributing with Ian Christian and Caden Cole that have done a real nice job playing varsity hockey. So it's a real exciting team, and we're having a lot of fun with them.
And what are you expecting tonight?
Oh, a typical 7AA matchup, throw the records out and just let them go for it. I think it'll be like we always see with these two games. It'll be competitive and probably a 1 or 2 goal game when it's all said and done. And I'm sure the refs will get their work in today. But I think, we got two teams that respect each other, so I don't say that as in like it's going to be a dirty game. I just think it'll be a hard physical game, and hockey's an emotional game, and you get two teams with a lot of pride in their programs. It spills sometimes.
All right, Coach, thanks for taking some time. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
And that is head coach Steve Patosha of the Duluth East Greyhounds as both teams hit the ice. Anything stand out to you in those two interviews, Grant?
A lot. There's a lot to unpack there with both of them, and I think both coaches kind of alluded to the fact, and you touched on it, that you're not going to win a state championship in November and December, and with the slow start or not playing up to the standard that Wade's looking for, maybe in the Hibbing game. I mean, and he knows this, but I mean, it's not like you got a preseason to get going. You got hockey starts for a week, you play some scrimmages, you practice for 4 days, and then you got a game. So to be firing all cylinders, it's not something that you can really expect. And I think the biggest thing is with the new faces on the Rapids roster and some of the guys that have played in the past, the roles may have changed, but the style they haven't. Shouldn't have changed. So, Blaine Mortensen steps into a Joey Del Greco type of a role. Doesn't mean he has to play like Joey Del Greco.
Tonight's pregame show brought to you by Itasca County Public Health, and they remind you it is cold and flu season, so wash your hands, cover your cough, stay home if you're sick, and get your flu shot. Time for starting lineups, and starting lineups are brought to you by Skoglund Electric. They're proud to be your hometown electrician, proud to support all Thunderhawk sports, proud to supply or provide first-rate electrical service work in the Grand Rapids area. Starting first for the Duluth East Greyhounds at center, Cole Christian, a goal and an assist. He's a senior. Right wing will be Noah Tang, junior, with a goal on the season. And at left wing, Thomas Gunderson, who's a junior. Grant Winkler, senior captain on defense, and Henry Murray, another senior captain on the other defense. He has a goal and an assist from the D spot. And Cole Constadt, junior goaltender, 3.53 goals against average, starts in net. For the Thunderhawks, they will start Miles Gunderson, senior goaltender, 1-0, goals against average of 1 and a save percentage of .960. It's simple enough math, I can even figure it out in one game. At center will be Blaine Mortensen, and he's flanked by Gus Drennan and Hayden Davis. Kyle Henke and Bauer Murphy will play on the D side for the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Those are your starting lineups, and brought to you by Skoglund Electric. When you need electrical work done, contact Skoglund Electric. Personal hometown service, personable and hardworking, and a proud supporter of Grand Rapids Thunderhawk sports. And I would like to mention as well, we got our video going, YouTube stream, live and free YouTube video stream for all home hockey games. And that is brought to you this period by S&S Meats. stop in, get a meat bundle or some great brats or whatever you need meat-wise for the holidays. They'll fix you up at S&S Meats. We're going to take one more break, and when we come back, it's the drop of the puck. Grand Rapids taking on Duluth East next on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
Hi, this is Alex, and my mom and dad are Brandy and Gabe Miskowicz, proud owners of the Dutch Room. Did you know that the Dutch Room has been a part of this community since 1974, and that we are known for the best pizza, burgers, and wings in town? Did you also know that the Dutch Room has big screen TVs, a pool table, game room, and a party room? The Dutch Room in Grand Rapids, the best place to eat and spend time with family and friends. Come check us out.
When you're looking for a realtor, you want to look for somebody that has experience. They have knowledge of contracts and the process.
The market's drastically changed, and you need a professional that's been through a lot of other homes in our marketplace to understand the true value.
The business has gotten complicated. I think that there's a lot of obvious pitfalls that people don't realize.
And it's just so important to get it right the first time.
Work with the best. Coldwell Banker Northwoods, Itasca's real estate leader.
At Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aiken, our orthopedic surgeons are fellowship trained in hip and knee joint replacements and reconstruction, as well as surgeries for shoulders, elbows, wrists, and hands. This means surgeons have achieved the highest level of training in their field, becoming dedicated experts in the surgeries they perform, including robotic-assisted procedures. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare. Healthcare from the heart.
Northland Lawn, sport and equipment, small town values, regional strength. From sun up to sunset, we've put the power in your hands to help you work the land. Northland Lawn, sport and equipment, your John Deere authority, your helping hand, we'll get it done. Northland Lawn, sport and equipment, small town values, regional strength.
Paul Bunyan Communications has been investing in our community since 1952, and we've built one of the largest rural all-fiber optic gigabit networks in the United States, the GigaZone. That's providing access to the fastest internet speeds available, up to 10 gig. It's not just the latest in technology, though. It's providing real local customer service. It's our Apple Service Center, and it's you sharing in our success. To them, you're just a number. With us, you're a member. Paul Bunyan Communications, powered by the GigaZone. Become a member today.
Hi, I'm Andrea, deli manager at Super One North. Stop by and check us out for all of your holiday needs. We have a large variety of party trays for meat and cheese, shrimp, vegetable, or maybe try one of our Fiesta Taco trays with some of our freshly made tortilla chips. We also have some very nice pre-made olive trays. Or take a look at our olive bar and mix and match your favorites from the large variety we have to offer. And don't forget to check out our cheese island, where you'll find we have a lot of unique imported cheese for you to make up a tray of your own. Happy holidays from everyone here at Super One Foods.
And we are just about set to go. Teams doing the final skate around, huddling around the goaltenders. Duluth East in the traveling reds with tan and black trim, and Grand Rapids in the home whites with the GR in the front and the orange down the shoulder and sleeve, as Grand Rapids, of course, going left to right and Duluth East going right to left as we get this game underway. And you mentioned, you got Blaine Mortensen. He's centering the first line. He doesn't have to be Joey Del Greco. He just has to be the best version of Blaine Mortensen he can be.
100% agree, and Blaine's a really effective player when he's playing, heavy and playing a physical game, and he's capable of scoring and getting himself in positions to make good offensive plays. And Hayden Davis, you touched on it earlier, fantastic shot, quick release, heavy shot. And one thing I like about him is he's always in the best defensive position around. He's a very dependable player.
And for Grand Rapids, they will depend on their defensive pairings. They got 4 really good defensemen back there, and they'll have to depend on them all season long. And here we go, home season ready to get underway, and off the face-off. Goes to the far boards, clipped into the Grand Rapids zone where Bauer Murphy cycles it behind his net to Henke. Henke moves it to the far side, back to Murphy. Murphy backhands it up the wall, and Grand Rapids through center ice. Drennan will chase it into the zone. Shot right on. Rebound comes up the slot. Goes just past the stick of Davis. Grand Rapids shoots it back into the zone. Nice chance right off the bat for Grand Rapids as we get underway.
Really good shot by Gus Drennan off of the right pad. Came right out in the slot.
Now here's a pass ahead looking for Cole Christian. Christian has it go off the backhand, and it's poked out to center ice nicely by Davis. Davis gains the line. His shot goes off the shin pads of Grady Downs and into the corner. Long shift for this first line starting out the game. Shot toward the net. Rebound. Oh, spin around, and the shot by Garski. And
great little opportunity for Garski there off of the Will Stauffer shot. And one thing Will does really well is get pucks to the net, and as a defenseman, you don't want to waste him into the corner when you don't have to. He does a good job getting them on net.
Garski went for between the pads on Constead, who squeezed it and kept it out. Grand Rapids with a couple nice shots here to start the game. As the puck back in for Luka Roloff. Roloff, new face on this Grand Rapids team. He's going to be a good one.
He's going to be a really good one.
Roloff pokes it ahead. Now at neutral ice. Roloff fights for it there, and Grand Rapids will come away with it. Shoot it in to the zone where Constead will leave it for the defense. Comes out to center where Stauffer picks it up. Stauffer goes far side for Henke, and quickly out to center. Here comes Cole. Cole on the far side takes a tumble on the blue line. Tipped out to center ice by Gavin Forrest. Forrest, he told me he has a goal in him with the goalie in net tonight.
Yeah, that would be a good thing, considering that you probably would get one the other way with only 30 seconds left.
Yeah, he had the empty netter against Hibbings. So.
Hard-working kid. Good for him to get that.
As Bauer Murphy comes rink wide to Henke. Henke, he'll circle away from the forecheck of Hunter Cook and go up the far side. Dominic Broberg out for a skate here early on. I don't think I saw him till later in the game against Hibbing. As the puck behind the Duluth East net, Gunderson goes to the far side. Duluth East tries to go up the middle to Sudo. That's broken up by the Thunderhawks. Delayed offside, so Stauffer has a little bit of time to come out to center.
Good pace to start the game here for both teams.
This does not look like the same Grand Rapids team I saw against Hibbing. I'll just put it that way. A lot quicker. Skates are moving a little bit.
Yeah, that was a great start by both teams. I think that's, probably first or second whistle of the game there. A couple of good grade A scoring chances. Grand Rapids doing a good job, as we've been typical to see of them in the last 3 years. Their defensemen do move the puck really well and get that puck up the ice.
No score, 14:09 to go. Shots 4-0 Grand Rapids early on here on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard. And here come the Greyhounds through center ice. Here's a chance right on, and Gunderson will squeeze that as Gunderson comes down the left side and gets the Duluth East first shot on net.
So let's touch on Luka Roloff real quick right there on the blue line. Like, that's what I really like about his game, is for a young kid, he's fearless. He holds the spot to hold the line, still was able to stay in the defensive position of the puck, keep it to the outside.
Grand Rapids comes out through center as Mortensen flips it in deep. Drennan goes after it. Duluth East comes away with it, gets it to Gunderson. Gunderson goes rink wide for Tang. Tang taken into the boards, backhanded deeper into the zone where Roloff picks it up. Roloff behind the net to Stauffer. Stauffer up the boards off of Drennan, sticking out to center. And Grant Winkler flips it back in deep into the Grand Rapids zone. Stauffer off the half wall, goes past Drennan. Long shot going wide, tipped into the corner anyways by Gunderson. By the way, younger Gunderson, Caleb, had a beautiful breakaway goal to seal the JV game.
It was a beautiful goal, and I think we got to talk about the pass by Will Shermone there, who saw that. That was a very good look by that youngster.
Yeah, ninth grader who's playing on the JV, worked his way into a starting role on the soccer team.
Yeah, he's a good little athlete. He's going to get an opportunity at some point, I think, down the road.
Puck tipped out to center ice, and it'll go all the way down for icing as the faceoff will come back in the Grand Rapids zone. No score, 12:41 to go first period. This game brought to you in part by Paul Bunyan Communications, CarQuest, Mackley Auto Repair, Super One Foods, S&S Meats, who are also bringing you the video this period. And Itasca, reliable insurance agency. Bauer Murphy controls off the faceoff. Moves it up the half wall, trying to tip it out to center ice. Kept in at the blue line. Now it's finally tipped out to center. Now back come the Greyhounds behind the Grand Rapids net. Tipped out, looking for Caden Cole. Cole digs for it down low, goes behind the net, right out front, shovel toward the post, and Gunderson will cover it there.
And I will say this, that's not a great sign for Duluth East, because Gundy looks pretty solid in the net right now, really calm, getting some good touches, and doesn't seem to be too panicked.
He looked really calm, and I don't know if the right term is jittery or just fidgety in net sometimes. Early last season, he just looks like he's settled in. It's his net now.
Yeah, he looks really relaxed, and great play there by Will Stauffer.
Yes, it was. Puck was coming out front. Stauffer tipped it high. Behind the net, picking it up is Mortensen. Mortensen will slide it out to center. Drennan giving chase. He'll pick it up. Finds Mortensen. Mortensen's shot tipped just wide. Now Hayden Davis in the corner. Back to the point. Comes to the near side to Stauffer. Stauffer's shot. That's tipped into the corner by Tang. Back to Stauffer. Shovels it up to the half wall. Grand Rapids able to keep it in. Davis shot. Oh, looking for the top side on the glove side. Just missed.
And he had it. And there you go again, Sheldon. He's right in the perfect defensive position to get in the offensive position, and he let that shot go.
Luka Roloff back to Stauffer. Stauffer's shot right on. Kicked aside with the pad of Constedt. Now Stauffer again. He'll get it. May have been going wide. Turned aside by Constedt. Now out front. Cleared up the slot. Stauffer will pinch in. Get it at the half wall. Grand Rapids buzzing the net right now.
All of that is because of Will Stauffer's ability to get the puck to the net. It makes a huge difference.
Now here comes Christian. His shot blocked at the defense. There's your man, Luka Roloff, blocking that, standing his ground.
Yeah, he can play both sides of the puck for a young kid, and unfortunately for him, he's got to really step up and play like a senior for 24 more games.
Long shot goes just wide as they fight for it in the corner. Sudo loses it. Up the boards, Dulong wasn't looking for it. And now it'll flip back down the ice. They say no icing, so played and left for Kyle Henke. Henke moves it up for Dulong. Dulong going the wrong direction.
And that's just to touch on that, Sheldon, and he was. You want to keep that puck going north at all times, and you get in trouble when you bring the puck back into your own zone. You invite trouble, and then you get caught there and you get tired. So now let's see if they get caught in their own zone and end up getting a little bit gassed.
Xander Scheinman will pick it up in his own zone, plays it out, gets it outside the zone, and having to turn is Grant Winkler. Winkler lets both teams change, and now Winkler gains the Grand Rapids blue line. Long shot gloved by Gunderson, and he'll hold it for a face-off. 9:48 to go in a quickly moving first period. No score on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard.
You know, Coach Patosha talked about Grant Winkler. Coach Scheido referred to Grant Winkler. I'm going to have to agree with him. He's a very, very talented hockey player. He's a fantastic kid. And, you know, you want to talk about a kid who can shoot and label it. He can pin it.
Kyler Miller offside as he hits the blue line. And face-off will come back out to neutral ice. Second line, Garski, Kyler Miller, and Gavin Forrest. Right now out with Henke and Bauer Murphy.
Good to see Kyler Miller out there after battling some injuries last year. Good athlete, good player that probably would have helped him last year.
Oh, as Kyler Miller on cue gets a turnover, can't quite get the shot off, and now Miller goes into the corner, trying to fight for it behind the net. It's instead picked up by the Greyhounds. Henke will keep it in at the blue line, just barely.
I'm liking this line right now. They have a good energy, and they're pretty smart with the puck, getting it deep.
Now coming in is Ian Christian. Christian out front, dangerous. Puck comes back to the point, kept in there by Henry Murray.
Cole threw that out front, and I think it hit Bauer's skate and almost directed in. Good job by Miles holding the pipe there.
Puck at neutral ice, still no score. 8:51 to go, period one. Duluth East and Grand Rapids. Now here's Winkler. Winkler Comes in deep, moves around behind the net. Well, we've seen Grand Rapids defensemen do this a lot. Now here's a shot right on, rebound. Goes to the far side, Hayden Davis.
Great stick by Hayden Davis, sinking down low in the slot as an offside winger and being able to knock that away. He's just so dependable and reliable in his own zone.
Fighting for it deep in the corner. It'll come to Noah Tang. Tang plays it back to Winkler. One-time shot deflected up into the netting. This first line, that was the best shift that Duluth East first line has had a couple great chances.
Absolutely, very productive first line with obviously anchored by Grant Winkler and Cole Christian getting some opportunities. Actually, that was his brother Ian.
Okay. Face-off comes to Gunderson's right, and it'll come out to center ice, flipped into the zone by Svatos. I want to see Nolan Svatos, the junior, just develop this year and next.
It would be good to see. I watched him play against Hill Murray, and he was a hard-working player against them in the scrimmages.
Has the puck at the half wall. Svatos tries to catch it there, but it will come out to center ice. Picking it up is Downs. Downs, long pass ahead, sends Cole Christian in. Christian cycles it back to the point. That shot blocked by Dulong. Out to center ice. Here comes Scheiman. Scheiman gains the red line. Puts it in deep as Constedt tries to catch Grand Rapids napping. They get the line change done in time, and Henke plays it behind the net. Pinching in on the far side. Here comes Donovan. Donovan stopped at the post by Henke. Grand Rapids, everyone breaking out to center ice, forgot to take the puck with them. That stayed in the zone. Winkler taking off the puck on the far side. And now it's shot down the ice. We'll have an icing call on the Thunderhawks. No score with 6:54 to go on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard.
Duluth East starting to develop some opportunities now here, and a lot of it is off of defensive turnovers in the zone. And when you get that puck and you beat the first guy, you got to move it to the open guy, and that's been something that's been there a few times and that hasn't been executed, and I'm sure they'll go over that in between the periods.
Face-off, puck loose along the side. Chasing it in is Sudo. Sudo loses it to Drennan, and the Thunderhawks break out to center. Mortensen flips it ahead to Davis, who chases in after it. Hayden Davis plays it back to the point to Stoffer. Stoffer to roll-off shot. That hits a player in front and goes to the side. I think it hit a Duluth East player. Now out in front, shoveling at it on the backhand was Drennan, didn't get it on net. Davis takes his man out, and the puck now out to center ice.
That's another feature that Hayden Davis offers. He's not going to get pushed off that puck too much.
Has an offside call, turnover at the blue line, but player trapped well inside the zone with 6:12 to go.
I think it's pretty evident here, into this first period, that one of the things that Grand Rapids is going to make some comments on is the turnovers and where they're happening.
Off the face-off, puck rings the boards behind Gunderson. Kyler Miller moves it behind the net to Henke, comes back to the half wall. As I need number 11 is Wyatt Peterson. Okay, now I got it. Had a line chart, just didn't have it on the other roster I had. Puck out to center ice, goes to the far side. Thunderhawks try to break in. As Cole Christian,
holding.
Boy, we're going to have a holding call on the Thunderhawks. That was on Kyler Miller, I think, trying to hold the puck in, and he did hold the puck in and also held Cole Christian while he was at it.
Yeah, Cole just turned away from him a little too quick there, and I think that's all that Kyler had was the opportunity to throw an arm out. This will end up being a fun opportunity to see the Duluth East power play with the players that they're featuring out there right now. Thomas Gunderson, if there's anything he can do, is score goals. He scores goals, and he loves scoring goals.
Doesn't have one so far this year. It is a Grand Rapids Police Department penalty kill, and they remind you, the Grand Rapids Police Department, to leave sooner, drive slower, and live longer. They said that just for Sawyer. Sawyer Block, by the way, running our camera tonight on the YouTube feed, as on the power play comes back to Gunderson. Gunderson retreats to the blue line, plays it to the far side, gets it at the center of the ice, trying to work his way in. Instead, comes back to Gunderson. Shot right on, rebound right at the post. Gunderson keeps it out. Back to Thomas Gunderson. Now a shot by Christian, and that goes, I think it got just a piece of Gunderson and went up into the netting. There was some room up top.
Yeah, Grant Winkler does an amazing job of handling the puck up top on the power play. He's very composed with the puck, doesn't force anything, has the moxie and the shoulder moves, and he's got the shot to back it up. He can score from back there too.
No score, but a Duluth East power play. 1:09 to go as Gunderson the shot, Gunderson the save.
Great save by Miles. He's made like 3 or 4 on this power play, and that one was no simple task either, as he was screened pretty well out of the corner from Thomas Gunderson.
We had a pretty good look. We couldn't see Gunderson from our angle, and that meant he probably couldn't see the puck.
But he handled it so calmly.
Comes to Christian at the far side. Duluth East working their way in on the power play. That shot blocked in the corner by Hankey. Move it back to Thomas Gunderson. Now Christian looking to come to Gunderson on the near side. And now it goes to Winkler on the far side. Grant Winkler. Winkler works his way in all the way behind Miles Gunderson in the Grand Rapids zone. 38 seconds left in the Duluth East power play. To the far side. No shot coming from Tang. Tang back to Winkler. Now to Tang on the far side. Finds Thomas Gunderson. Shot deflected right in front.
Really good puck movement by Duluth East. Grand Rapids doing a pretty good job of keeping them outside of the box and not letting them penetrate it. A lot of the shots that Gunderson's had to face have been from outside. One thing Duluth East has done really well on it is making him move laterally. So good job by Miles on getting across the crease and getting square with the puck.
So 19 seconds left in the power play. Still a 0-0 tie on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard. Shot right on, and Gunderson again swallows that up.
He is. His rebound control's great. I mean, he's on tonight, I think.
Face-off will be to Gunderson's left again with 12 seconds left in the Grand Rapids Police Department penalty kill. Out to center ice. This will just about do it. Maybe time for a quick rush as Caden Cole backhands it in. Now out to center, and Grand Rapids back at full strength. Their penalty kill still stands at 100%.
It was a good kill by Grand Rapids.
Out to center ice, picked up by Roloff, leaves it for Stoffer, shovels it ahead for Jacob Garski. Garski can't get to it. And now here comes Ian Christian. Ian Christian chops it deep. Luka Roloff puts it up the boards. Jacob Garski, centering pass, got it just behind Kellerman. Now coming back in, here's Grady Downs. Downs works it down low. Goes behind the Grand Rapids net. Downs still with it. Now it'll be tipped away from him. And Mortensen out to center, flips it far side for Kyler Miller.
That puck in the neutral zone needs to be moved a little bit quicker, and we'll talk about that in the intermission.
Murphy comes to Henke on the near side. Henke gains the blue line, drop pass for Drennan. Shot, he was trying to use Henke as a screen, hit the back of his leg and went wide. Henke says, last time I'm giving you a screen with my calf open to your shot.
Had he had skimmed the calf, it might have gone in, because I think I don't think the goalie did see it.
Centering pass will come back to Gunderson. Gunderson circles behind the Grand Rapids net. Miles Gunderson has lost his stick. Shot that's deflected just wide. Boy, the stick is only about 2 feet away from him, but he can't get there.
His defensemen need to get that to him, like now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like now, like yesterday.
Grand Rapids will clear it, and Gunderson able to get his stick again. That's dangerous times. 1:46 to go, still no score. Shots on goal 11-4 in favor of Duluth East, and I think I remember Grand Rapids had the first 4 shots on goal.
Yeah, Grand Rapids came out hot, and no question about it, they had some great opportunities, and I think Duluth East got, 5 or 6 off of that power play, though. And let's talk again about Grant Winkler. You never see him throw the puck when he's under distress. He is always handling it and being composed with it and making a good, efficient play. He's a good hockey player.
Down the wing, here comes Sudo. Mikado Sudo tries to center it, looking for Grady Downs. That doesn't connect. And here's Roloff. Roloff up the boards, out to center. Thunderhawks turn, shoot it in deep behind Constedt. Half wall, pinching in Forrest. Garski looking for a breaking Kyler Miller. That doesn't quite connect. Now Miller's shot, that goes wide. Rebounds to Stoffer. Stoffer takes a little punishment, but moves it in deep. Garski, also there, Gavin Forrest. Final minute of the period, no score here in the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard. Puck flipped off the boards, down the ice, and that will go far enough for an icing. Jimmy John's, Ray Sport and Marine, Fred's Live Bait and Tackle, Winnie Trading Post, and Lake Country Power also among our sponsors.
If I'm Coach Patosha, I'm not really pleased with that play with 47 seconds left and having a winger open on the wall. Never want to give up a faceoff in your own end with under a minute if you can avoid it.
It's won by the Greyhounds. Gunderson retreats behind his net. He'll leave it there for his D, and now Gunderson comes out to center ice. Trying to work his way through was Tang.
Something to look out for there. The centerman, Cole Christian, went out and flew the zone a little bit and got behind those defensemen and stretched it out for Duluth East to come up the wall. Watch for that pass to Cole Christian for that breakaway later in the game.
Some things never change, even if Randolph's not there, running that stretch man out to center.
They do it well.
As the puck slides down the ice, it'll go played behind the net to Murphy. Bauer Murphy, nice move. Smoothly out to center. No, Grand Rapids making changes, so Murphy just stick handles in and finishes out the period as no score after one period of play with shots on goal 11-4 as Grand Rapids and Duluth East haven't settled anything through a period, and you're listening to it on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
We're here with Kirk Adams, Northern Market President of Deerwood Bank. Kirk, why is it important for you to support Grand Rapids Thunderhawk athletics?
Being born and raised here, I love supporting the community that helped raise me. That is why I'm working with my team at Deerwood Bank to bring nice and simple banking to the entire Grand Rapids area. From your first savings account to life after retirement, we're here to help you.
Deerwood Bank. Banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
If you're looking for a one-stop shopping destination while traveling through Deer River, or if you're a long-term area member, the Northern Star Cenex Travel Center's friendly, hard-working staff is there to serve you. Hungry? Choose from Pizza Hut Express or the new North Country Deli. Plus, there are plenty of snacks and beverages to choose from as well. Check out the Northern Star Marketplace, too. Enjoy Chester Chicken and Caribou Coffee. Northern Star Cenex and Northern Star Marketplace in Deer River.
You hear of all these places that are hiring. Well, at Mackley Auto Repair, they are not just another place. They are a family-owned auto repair shop who prides themselves on running an honest, reliable, and trustworthy business, and they are looking for the right person to join their team. If you are looking for a career change, have experience in the auto repair industry, and want to work with a fun, dedicated, and hardworking team, then Mackley Auto Repair is the place for you. Give them a call today.
Working in a freaky fast environment is always a fun and rewarding thing to be a part of. If you're wanting a change of pace and looking for a new challenge, then come join the Jimmy John's team at Grand Rapids. Freaky fast, freaky fun, and freaky rewarding. Love what you do, do what you love. Come join the Jimmy John's team, Grand Rapids.
Hi guys, this is Taylor from White Pine Jewelers. The holiday season is upon us, and now is the time to stop in and check out White Pine Jewelers for some great Christmas gift ideas. You'll find a greater selection than ever featuring the current trends in stud earrings, diamond bands and engagement rings, and a new collection of personalized jewelry.
See us soon at White Pine Jewelers, located behind McDonald's in the Pregame Plaza. Check us out on social and in the Herald Review. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from everyone at White Pine Jewelers.
Like peanut butter and jelly or rain in April, hockey and dentistry go hand in hand. Some things just belong together, so it should be no surprise that GR Dental are proud to support Grand Rapids Thunderhawk hockey. From checkups and cleaning to dental implant placements and restoration, GR Dental is the winning choice for top-tier oral care. Let doctors Rachel and Spencer Buchert and the entire team at GR Dental help keep your smile looking its best. Call 326-3438 or find them online at grdental.com.
After one period, no score at the IRA Civic Center between Grand Rapids and Duluth East. Sheldon Willis along with Grant Clapton. And Grant, if Grand Rapids had some chances early, overall, the majority of the chances going Duluth East way.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it, though, is because of that power play. Like I said, they generated 5 or 6 good quality chances off of that, and then had a good push on the 5-on-5 directly afterwards for probably 2 or 3 more. So I think that's where the majority of the shots were. All in all, though, I got to say that I'm pretty impressed with the quality of play. You know, it being the second game for Grand Rapids and early in the year for Duluth East, I mean, this has been a pretty quality up and down game, and I'm sure both teams are going to probably make some adjustments here in between the periods. And, you know, one thing I would think that Grand Rapids is going to want to talk about is the turnovers in their own end, and just keeping pucks going north and you know, not inviting pressure onto themselves. Grand Rapids' defensemen can all move really well. You know, turn away from that first guy, look to the middle of the ice, it's open, give it, and just get it out of the ice. Really good job Grand Rapids did in the neutral zone. I thought with the solid play of Grant Winkler and Cole Christian and Thomas Gunnarsson and Noah Tang and their army of skill, right? One thing that Grand Rapids did do is they clogged up that middle of the ice and they kept them all to the outside, and a good testament to the system that they're running.
We'll come back with our between period summary brought to you by Anderson, Oppoff, and Stoffer and Jan. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com. No score after 1.
The Timberlake in Grand Rapids is the place to go for lunch or dinner. Looking for a healthy, affordable, quick lunch? Enjoy the all-you-can-eat soup and salad bar. Served daily from 11 to 2. Not wanting to cook after work? Wednesday night is Build Your Pasta Bar with limitless possibilities. Timberlake has added another amazing nightly special. Prime rib every Friday and Saturday evening starting at 5 p.m. The Timberlake, Highway 169, Grand Rapids.
Penalty on number 16, 2 minutes for slashing.
Coach, it's all tied up. What should we do?
Okay, let's set up a solid income plan with great diversification and an intelligent withdrawal rate. Come on now, let's crunch those numbers and get that goal. For winning guidance with your retirement game plan, give the coaching staff at Claremont Financial Advisors a call to put together your winning play.
Now in front, shot, they score! All right, now this year, don't do like you did last year and the year before and the year before that and wait until the big snow before you get your snow tires taken care of. For Pete's sake, Atchison Tire can do it right now. You need snow tires? They'll sell you some. You already have snow tires? Why not beat the darn rush, go in there now and have your snow tires put on? Then when the first big snow comes, you can just go, neener, 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 I already got my snow tires put on. Atchison Tire will take care of you right now. 203 Northeast 5th Street in Grand Rapids.
Your chance to own a brand new 2022 Sea-Doo is now. Come see us at Ray's Sport and Cycle in Leaf with your very own personal watercraft. Why is now the best time? For a limited period, enjoy 0% financing for 60 months or 6 months of no payments, followed by 1.99% financing for 60 months. You heard that right. 2 incredible offers on a 2022 Sea-Doo happening now at Ray's Sport and Cycle in Grand Rapids. What are you waiting for?
Grand Rapids Chevrolet has 139 new vehicles in transit or on the lot. Plus a Black Friday sale in progress. A 2022 Silverado Crew 4x4 with 2.7-liter turbo is now $41,472. Price includes Cyber Cash and Silverado loyalty. Just arrived. A 2023 Equinox LT all-wheel drive with great gas mileage and a great price at $31,190. That includes Cyber Cash. See dealer for details. Shop the deals at GrandRapidsGM.com or at Grand Rapids Chevrolet on the car corner on Highway 169 South. Chevy, find new roads.
Trust Chandler Cushel Insurance and Grinnell Mutual to make your small business a big deal. They understand the challenges that come with operating a small business. That's why they offer specialized coverages to fit the needs of your business. Trust them for great coverage and great service so you can trust in tomorrow. Contact Joe Chandler, your local Grinnell Mutual agent, at 326-4655 today. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
And welcome back to the IRA Civic Center as we're between periods 1 and 2 in this between period summary brought to you by Anderson, Oppoven, Stauffer and Jan Law Office. And they're proudly serving clients in northern Minnesota since 1917. Proudly supporting Will Stauffer, the entire Grand Rapids Thunderhawks hockey team, and wishing them a winning season. No score after 1, Grant, and not much for stats to give.
No, great for my job. I obviously always need to be reminded of my tasks that I'm responsible for, and that was a pretty easy one. Even if I did screw up, no one would know. Shots 11-4 Duluth East. Only 1 penalty in the period goes to number 21, Kyler Miller of Grand Rapids for holding. That obviously led to some good offensive opportunities for Duluth East. Like I said, that was the bulk of their grade A scoring chances. But other than that, that's all that's for the Ink.
And Marv sent me a few other things. Shot attempts, 21 for Duluth East, 12 for Grand Rapids. Hits, 8 for Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids wins 44% of the faceoffs, and Marv has scoring chances at 4-0 for Duluth East. Hey, I think Grand Rapids had a couple scoring chances.
Oh, I'm going to say Garski's first scoring chance was a good one,
and Hayden Davis had one good one.
Hayden Davis had a good one too, but you can't really count it because it misses the net.
Okay, I can count it if I want.
You can count it if you want, but I think that's why Marv did not. Yeah. But Garski definitely had a grade A, and I think with the ability of Will Stauffer and Luka Roloff and Bauer Murphy and Hankey to get the pucks to the net. Those are going to lead to some opportunities here down the road.
This has been your Between Periods Summary, brought to you by Anderson, Oppoven, Stauffer and Jan Law Office. Again, serving clients in northern Minnesota since 1917 and proudly supporting Will Stauffer and the entire Grand Rapids Thunderhawk hockey team, wishing them a winning season. Cheerleaders are on the ice. Referees are on the ice. I think shortly we'll get players on the ice, and we'll be ready to play some more hockey. No score after 1, and you're listening to it on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
Ray's Marine is a 4th-generation business that has been serving the Northland for over 50 years. And there's still inventory available, including Bennington pontoons and Yamaha motors. They're making room for the new 2023 models coming in. Ray's Marine has the pontoon and Yamaha motor you're looking for. Visit them on Highway 2 East or reach them by clicking on the text button at raysmarine.com. Find the right pontoon and Yamaha motor for your family at Ray's Sport Marine, when your passion is the water.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Ask Itasca Reliable Insurance Agency if auto owners make sense for you.
Make Nooch's in the Corner your main stop before you head out on the lake. They'll get your propane tanks filled, so you stay warm out there. It's easy to get in and out with your trailer. Don't forget to check out their old hickory buildings and sheds. With 10% down, you can get your building by spring. It's not just any old building, it's an old hickory building. Stop in at Nooch's in the Corner at the intersections of Highways 169 and 2 in Grand Rapids.
Hey there, Tony here from your neighborhood Sammy's Pizza and Restaurant in Grand Rapids. While recently cheering on our Thunderhawks, I realized Sammy's Pizza is as much of a tradition around here as hitting the ice. This hockey season, I want to invite you to visit us before or after the game. Just as in 1954, every pizza is still made fresh with our signature crimp crust, fresh sauce, and our secret blend of seasonings. We're at 802 South Pregame Avenue and online at Sammy'sPizzaGrandRapids.com as well as mysammys.com.
Not both teams. We got Duluth East back out on the ice. We assume Grand Rapids will come out shortly. Here they come. We'll get the Grand Rapids fight song, and we'll soon be ready for more hockey action. And for Grand Rapids, just weather the storm. Keep looking for your opportunities. what you said, I like their play through neutral ice. That was something that was missing against Hibbing.
They're doing a good job at neutral ice. But, you know, not to refer back to the Hibbing game, but there's one key thing to keep in mind when you're talking about any type of team playing Hibbing in Hibbing. That ice surface is as big as the Pacific Ocean. And I don't care how hard you prepare for it or get mentally ready for it, if you can't practice on that size of an ice sheet, it's tough to make those adjustments, especially for a goaltender, and really tough for a defenseman.
Yeah, very true. And that, I mean, the one thing that, that was going to be the next big thing, back in the, whatever it was, 70s and 80s, everyone was going to get an Olympic sheet, right?
Yeah.
And it didn't really happen.
It didn't really happen.
But
we got one over on the east side.
Yeah, we do.
Let's take some of that referendum and fix that.
Okay.
If I can say that.
You can say almost anything you want.
You don't want to give me that opportunity.
So I have to say, during the offseason, was chatting with John Rothstein, who has promised me that he will come on, if he has the opportunity, he'll come do color for me some game. And he said, I've been listening to Grant, and if Grant can keep it together on the radio, I guess I can too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Off the face-off as we start the second period, Grand Rapids now going from right to left. Play it up to Hayden Davis. Davis chips it in, goes after it, shot right on, and then Davis taking off his pins, or did he just lose an edge after he shot?
I think he kind of lost a little bit of both there.
Blaine Mortensen in his own zone. He'll move it out to center ice. No farther. Long shot goes off the glove of Mortensen. And now we get a whistle.
I think the referee thought that Miles had that.
Oh, because Miles never had that in the glove.
No, he kicked it off into the corner.
So the faceoff will be to Gunderson's left. Game is brought to you in part by White Pine Jewelers, Grand Rapids Chevrolet, GMC, Yeti Earthworks, Deerwood Bank, and Ray's Sport and Cycle. Off the faceoff, chipped into the Duluth East zone, going after it, Gavin Forrest, along with Kyler Murray. Both Grand Rapids players end up going down, and Duluth East picking it up. Through neutral ice, trying to find it, was Mikado Sudo. Sudo has it go into the corner. Behind the net, Garski slides it ahead to Miller, goes off his stick, picked up.
Good pressure there by Kyler Miller. He didn't quit on that puck, and he's created a little bit of a mess there for Duluth East.
Greenway leading Rockridge 2-1 after one. That game over on our sister station 96.9 KMFY, as we have a whistle.
That's a big game for Greenway in Section 7A.
Yeah, it is. Face-off will be out to center ice. So I have to look up. Oh, now Joe says tied 2-2 after one. Got it, Joe. Off the face-off. Puck fought for and finally picked up by Kyle Henke. Henke goes cross ice. Now comes back to Broberg. Broberg will play it in deep. Going after it is Scheiman. Scheiman plays it to the far side. This third line has been able to get out in spots and hasn't looked overmatched.
No, they've done a really good job. They're filling the neutral zone really well and making it tough for Duluth East. Again, making them go to the outside. Good play by Bauer Murphy. Now advance it.
And Murphy will do just that. He heard you. Out to center ice with some speed. Gains the blue line, then has the puck just slide off the backhand of his stick and loses it at the half wall. Duluth East tries to dig it out, and he had Scheiman flying down the middle.
He did, and I'd love to see him move that puck and then get up and kind of support it. But, good job by Bauer moving his feet and getting the puck out of the zone.
No score. Early second period action on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard. Duluth East plays it across the blue line, picked up there by Mortensen. Mortensen Comes to Stoffer. Stoffer to Hayden Davis. Davis tries to work his way through. Shot right on. Rebound and score! Will Stoffer on the rebound. 1-0 Grand Rapids.
Great job by Will Stoffer picking up the trash, but what a shot by Hayden Davis. An absolute bullet. And I'll tell you what else, Sheldon, the guy who really made that play was the guy crashing the net hard, the first guy going down the middle of the ice. That made that defenseman go back, and Will Stoffer was able to put it in. Great play by Grand Rapids.
Hayden Davis started it, and Will Stoffer ended it, and Grand Rapids a 1-0 lead on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard.
I would not want to get hit in any type of the body by a shot from Hayden Davis.
No, even with the goalie pads on, I don't want that hitting me in the arm or anything.
No, that's an absolute bullet.
As I was trying to pick up the second assist, and I didn't.
Whoever moved that to Hayden Davis in the neutral zone, I think, would obviously get it. It might have been Will Stoffer.
Yeah, but he won't get an assist and a goal.
Correct. But I think he might have been the one that passed that to Davis.
Grady Downs has it taken away at the blue line. Trying to cut in was Kyler Miller. Miller takes another crack at it. And now finally picked up by Cole Christian. Christian into the Grand Rapids zone, taken away by Murphy. Puck shot into the Duluth East zone. 13-14 to go. Grand Rapids now a 1-0 lead on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard on the Will Stoffer goal.
Grand Rapids certainly picked up the pace here a little bit.
Yeah, they started the second period like they started the first.
Correct.
Puck will slide just out to center ice. Picked up by Miller. Miller leaves it for Murphy. Murphy will go in, shoots it wide of the
He's another one that can shoot it.
As we'll have a whistle and an offside on the Duluth East Greyhounds. Let's see if we have Mortensen gets the second assist. Stoffer from Mortensen and Davis.
Real nice goal. Coming down on the wide side and letting her rip, and a good job penetrating the middle of the ice, and good rebound comes right out to Will.
So Will Stoffer, his second goal of the year. He got the first goal against Hibbing. First one here against Duluth East.
Yeah, Grand Rapids is going to lean on Will Stoffer for some goal scoring, even though he's a defenseman, but he's capable of doing it.
Shot shoveled in, long on Gunderson. Now puck out to center ice. Retreating for it in his own zone is Murray. Henry Murray. As Duluth East comes out to center. Breaking up the far side. Puck out front. Slides wide of the net. Now picking it up is Broberg. Broberg gets it deep into the zone. Scheinman goes after it. Scheinman backhands it deep. Dulong staples his man to the boards. And Duluth East breaks out to center ice. Roloff will get to it. Stop it momentarily. Now a shot deep into the Grand Rapids zone.
Duluth East picking it up on their forecheck a little bit.
Ooh. Now a shot right on and snapped out of the air by Gunderson.
See, there's Miles there moving out of the net, right? Good angle on the puck. He's looking good tonight.
1-0 Grand Rapids, 11:27 to go in period number 2 on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard. Saw the trainer from Grand Itasca before the game. And Grand Itasca, they are the official sports medicine provider of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Shot goes just wide. That was Hayden Davis trying to pick the short side on Constep.
He's a kid that could hit that short side. No doubt about it with how hard he shoots.
Taco John's, Guy Claremont Financial Advisors, Coldwell Bankers, Northwoods Realty, Essentia Health, Northern Star Co-op, Cenex, And Grand Rapids Dental Care also among our sponsors. Northern Star Co-op almost ready to open up in Grand Rapids, right there down by Walmart. As Stauffer, Grand Rapids goal scorer, his shot deflected into the netting. We'll have a whistle and a face-off in the Duluth East zone.
Jacob Garski has done a really good job on face-offs tonight on winning them. He's won the majority that he's taken.
Face-off will come to Constance left. And off the face-off, Miller. Miller tries to drag it down the wall. Taken away by Winkler. Winkler moves it ahead for Tang. Tang for Duluth East. Cross ice to Christian. Christian goes deep against Stauffer. Back to the point. Coming in. Shot. Nice blocker save by Gunderson.
Great.
That was off of Winkler.
Great play by Cole Christian. Really crafty, skilled player. Gets that defenseman to commit on him and then makes a nice pass back to the point.
Centering pass goes off a skate. Back to the point. Not out. Kept in by Murray. Slides behind the net. Chasing it is Stauffer. Doesn't get to it in time. Now Garski tries to move it up the wall. Gets it to the point. Oh, nice play. We
Gus
are going
Drennan.
to...
No, that was Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray just tips it out. That's a line that was at the end of a shift, was tired. They needed to get the clear, and Miller did.
Great play. That's a competitive play and gutsy play by Miller.
Face-off will come to Gunderson's right. Mortensen going up against Thomas Gunderson. Puck backhanded behind the net. Henke wasn't quite ready for that. Had to chase it at the half wall. Grand Rapids will get it out to center as the puck chopped at there. Now here comes Tang. Tang, centering pass. Bauer Murphy with a nice defensive play. Now he hits Hayden Davis coming out to center. Davis with a little bit of speed. Goes in wide behind the Duluth East net. Davis comes out the far side, finds Bauer Murphy. Murphy's shot doesn't get through the traffic. Rebound.
That might have been heading in. Had that not hit somebody, that might have been going in. Good shot by Bauer.
Now here's Cole Christian. Christian leaves it for Mortensen. Now here's a chance for Drennan. Drennan on the forehand. He was being bothered by Spenningsby.
Good back check there by Spenningsby with that opportunity there by Gus Drennan.
Yeah, he wanted one more step.
One more, and he can snap it too.
Now here's Bauer Murphy. Murphy plays it behind the net to Stauffer. Stauffer, Grand Rapids goal scorer here this evening. Murphy carries it out to center. And he draws a tripping call. And Grand Rapids will get their first power play opportunity. Tripping call going against the Greyhounds. Grand Rapids Police Department, they remind you to hug your kids at home, belt them in the car, as it's a Grand Rapids Police Department power play, as Bowden Donovan goes to the box for tripping.
That's what speed will do for you. Bauer pulling away, and Duluth East had no other option but to take him down.
Grand Rapids scored 1 out of 3 against Hibbing. Game-winning goal was a Hayden Davis power play goal.
33%?
Yeah.
That's acceptable.
We'll take that. Be 50% if they score here.
Yeah.
Puck comes out to center. Garski picks it up. And Duluth East has it right out in front, and that was dangerous. Grand Rapids now comes the other way.
Great pass right there.
Trying to fight his way in is Forrest. Forrest ridden into the boards. And Duluth East will come back out to center. Flip it down the ice is Sudo. Roll off. Gets it to Gavin Forrest. Forrest bounces it ahead to Miller. Miller tries to find Gavin Forrest on the far side. Doesn't quite get to him. You can't say that was planned by Kyler Miller, right? Went off the heel of his stick, hit his shin pad, and put him back onside.
Yeah, I don't think it was planned, but it worked out.
Bing, bing, bing. 16-8 shots on net in favor of Duluth East, but Grand Rapids leads 1-0. And on the power play, here comes Roloff. Roloff stick handles through trouble and then has it taken away. 2-on-1 for Duluth East if they hurry. out front, and a nice back-checking job by Luka Roloff to stop that. Now Roloff picks it up. Goes rink wide for Drennan. Gus Drennan has it stopped, and Grand Rapids just hasn't had any sustained zone time.
No, they haven't. Duluth East has been doing a good job of getting that puck up or down the ice.
Thunderhawks, a little give and go, have Henke shooting it in deep, and they just haven't had control as they get in, and they haven't been able to pick it up on the forecheck.
No, they haven't had like great puck support either. Every time it's been chipped in, the other guy has been clear across the ice.
7 seconds left in the power play. Shot toward the net by Mortensen. And now here, just offside by Cole Christian, as both teams now at full strength.
You could see that brewing as that puck went back to Grant Winkler. Cole Christian did a great job of just turning away and getting himself wide open. I'm going to age myself a little bit just hearing you yell Gavin Forrest and Kyler Miller. I coached both of their brothers in Pee Wees, and they were little mites running around on the outdoor rink with us when we practiced, and here they are playing varsity hockey.
Yep.
Great to see. Fun to see that. Also just tough to accept the fact that that was that long ago.
Yeah, it means you're getting older, Grant.
I realize that.
As Murray's shot right on, turned away by Gunderson at the half wall. Thunderhawks look to get it outside the zone. They will. Here comes Miller. Miller gains the red line, shoots it in deep. Going in on the forecheck is Forrest. Forrest along with Garski, but neither of them can control it. And out to center ice. Here come the Greyhounds. Quickly through center ice is Christian. Now a shot. Oh! What a glove save by Mortensen. That's going to be the M&H save of the game right there.
Yeah.
Snapped it out of the air, labeled for the far corner. Save of the game brought to you by M&H Convenience Store. When you're on the run looking for a quick and healthy snack or drink, M&H Convenience Store is a place to stop, and you can save 5 cents per gallon when you pay inside. Another shot, that one doesn't get through. Rebounds to Svatos. Svatos gets it out to center. Scheinman goes after it. At neutral ice, Dulong shoots it into the Duluth East zone for a moment. Now comes out to center and into the Grand Rapids zone. Sudo puts it behind the net. Grand Rapids still leading 1-0 with 5:40 to go, second period on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard. Murphy, Scheinman in the corner fighting for it. Comes to the half wall now. Rings the boards behind Gunderson. A long shot, tipped just wide. To the point, that one gets out to center. Past Spenningsby. He'll go rink wide to Downs. Peterson puts it into the Grand Rapids zone.
Too many men on the ice? They didn't call it.
No, they didn't call it. You said it, and then I was looking for a hand up in the air, and I didn't see it. Now finally, here comes Mortensen to Svatos. Svatos goes behind the net. Grand Rapids with Drennan. Drennan tries to get it in front. It does tip in front. Drennan on the backhand. He'll play it back to Murphy. Murphy's shot right on, and that's a nice save by Constead.
Good shot by Bauer Murphy getting it to the net. Good job by Svatos winning the battle out of the corner and just keeping Grand Rapids on the offense.
Face-off will be to Consted's right.
Gus Drennan, a couple great opportunities. Good job by him dishing it back to the point rather than jamming it into traffic.
Video this period brought to you by Rapid Fuel. We'll talk about them in a little bit. As a centering pass, that goes off of King's stick and into the corner.
Duluth East on their rushes has just come up 3 lateral. They're in the same line where one guy needs to go to the net. Like
Shot
that.
goal!
That'll work.
Thomas Gunderson ties it at 1.
If you get that middle guy driving, it draws that defenseman back and it opens up that wide side, and that's what they had not been doing. And there's Thomas Gunderson. What did I tell you early? He loves scoring goals, and he will be on the score sheet.
He gets his first point of the season in the third game.
Yeah, he'll have plenty more.
And that one, you're exactly right. I looked for it as soon as you said it, and Gunderson holds back by just a little bit. Doesn't come right in stride with the center iceman. And we'll see who gets the assist. Long shot turned aside by Miles Gunderson. Now back to the point. Winkler, his shot right on, and Gunderson makes the save. Right now, Duluth East is buzzing.
Great pass there by Cole Christian. Noah Tang going hard to the net. Nice goal.
Rapid Fuel bringing you the video this period. They offer delicious and nutritious meal replacement shakes plus fun energy boosting teas. Shot. Oh, Gunderson didn't see that till the last moment and it went wide. Now out to center ice. Here comes Forrest. Gavin Forrest jumps through. Can't quite pick up the puck. Back out to center ice. Murphy has to retreat in front of his own net. Wyatt Peterson applying the forecheck and bothering him. Puck deflected out to center. Shot back in. Murphy backhands it over to Henke. Henke quickly back to Murphy. Now up to Miller, who backhands it deep. Forrest goes after it. That doesn't work as the puck comes to the half wall.
I'm a Gavin Forrest, Kyler Miller fan. I think they play with so much pride and passion and compete. It's fun to watch them out there.
Drop pass, shot goes wide, comes to the far side as Duluth East comes in putting some pressure on. Out to center ice. Xander Scheiman flips it into the Duluth East zone but can't catch up to it. Now puck back out to center ice. The one thing Grand Rapids has not been able to do is just set up any type of a forecheck. They can gain the zone, but there's just been no forecheck.
It comes back to the puck movement. They're skating it through the neutral zone rather than moving it across the ice. And the mid-lane support, every time the guy gets bumped off the puck, the second guy is too far away to get it. So they got to stay a little bit tighter together and have two guys on the puck.
Grand Rapids wins that draw. Back to Stauffer. We're tied at 1 on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard.
There's two guys on the puck.
And guess what? It slides back to the point, and Grand Rapids keeps it in.
Funny how that works.
Mortensen tries to get it out front. That doesn't connect. Back to the point now.
It's a great pass by Luka Roloff.
Shot doesn't quite get through as Stauffer looking for the tip in front from Davis.
For a kid that young to make that pass.
Now here come the Greyhounds out front, but Grand Rapids covers it up on the defense. Out to center ice, picked up by Winkler. Winkler shoots it in deep. And we'll have a whistle and an icing call.
See, a lot of kids, you take that for granted, but that's such a good play because he's got very little space, it looks like. Even though that defenseman is wide open, a lot of kids will just fire that back into the corner, let the forwards go after it. But you got that guy pulled out at you. If you get it over to your partner, you got an odd man rush to the net and a great scoring chance. And good job by Luka Roloff seeing that. He's a fearless player. He plays like an older player for being in his second high school game.
Long shot turned aside by Konstadt. As Garski digs it out, goes back to the point. Kept in by Henke. Now back to the point. Murphy keeps that in. Tries to move it down deep. Miller spins around, and Duluth East will get it out to center. Bauer Murphy retreats, gets it to Henke. Gavin Forrest goes after it in the corner.
First to the puck. Good second guy.
Shot from Henke doesn't quite get through. Now out front, backhand, score! Gavin Forrest makes good on his promise.
He called it.
He called it
Great
before
Bambino.
the game. 16. Gavin Forrest puts it in on the backhand, and he scored an empty net goal in his first game, first varsity game against Hibbing. Now backhands it past Konstadt, gives Grand Rapids a 2-1 lead.
That was just all around great effort by Gavin Forrest, getting the first to the puck. 17, Jacob Garski kicks it back to the point, and then they're able to go to work. But I think that's what you were looking to see, right? A sustained forecheck.
Yes, and after I said that, their forecheck's gotten a lot better.
It has.
Face-off will be in the Grand Rapids zone. They have a 2-1 lead on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard.
Great work by Jacob Garski kicking that back out to the point.
That shot hits Drennan in the pads. Thunderhawks trying to get it out to center. Can't do it. Flip back in. Noah Tang goes after it against Stauffer. Now here's Gunderson, Thomas Gunderson.
Very timely goal for Grand Rapids, too, with about a minute to go in the second period. Those will always come back and haunt you if you're on the opposing team.
Back to the point. Shot doesn't get through.
Big block by
that
Blaine
hurt.
Mortensen.
Mortensen
Get up.
Down on the ice. Shot comes in, and we're going to now get a whistle. They let the play go on, but Mortensen in significant pain after blocking that shot.
Yeah, he took that one right off the inside of the leg, I think.
Yeah, just kind of under the breezer, just above the shin pad, above the knee.
Reason I said get up is Grand Rapids had a rush. I don't think he knew that, and good job by the referees, letting it kind of play out and then calling it appropriately.
Well, yeah, you want to stop it. You don't want to let an injured player on the ice.
I think that's what they're talking about right now, that it should have been blowed dead.
Yeah. But I guess the referees made the call or made the judgment call that he was hurt, not seriously injured, which was
the right call.
Which was the case. He was in pain, as we have an icing call against Duluth East. Again, talk about Rapid Fuel, talk about their energy boosting teas. I've had those. They're pretty good. Their mission to provide our community with a healthy option while on the go, as well as to give back to the community as much as they possibly can. Grand Rapids leads 2-1. Nice little touch pass coming out to Gunderson, now to Tang. Tang slides it in front to Gunderson. Great save.
That's your save of the game.
That's a better save than the one I gave. We're going to have a second one, aren't we?
I think we might have to.
That was a whale of a save.
That was splits.
Splits on a one-timer. Gunderson thought he had his second. As the buzzer goes, we'll give Miles Gunderson a second save of the game. And again, it is brought to you by M&H Convenience Store. And when you're on the run, looking for a quick and healthy snack, you can check them out and save 5 cents a gallon when you pay inside. 2-1 Grand Rapids after 2. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
When you need to find a part at a price that's right, that red and blue sign is just within sight. Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
Best Buy bundles get 5 quarts of Fram full synthetic motor oil with a CarQuest oil filter, only $32.99, or 5 quarts of Fram conventional oil with a standard CarQuest oil filter, only $26.99. Great prices every day at CarQuest Grand Rapids.
Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
Have rising fuel costs got you down? Us too. It's Tammy from Lake Country Power, and if you're tired of paying unpredictable prices for fuel oil, natural gas, and propane, then it's time to go electric and save with our dual fuel options. Lake Country Power's electric heating, cooling, and water heating programs are stable and competitive. You'll save money on your energy costs and cash in on rebates. Call Lake Country Power today and ask about our dual fuel programs.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, facing our toughest challenges head on, believing that together we can build something better and take care of each other, because this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Essentia Health is where you belong. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Gamble, and I'm one of the commercial lenders at Grand Rapids State Bank. Grand Rapids has been a great place to raise a family, and we are lucky enough to have access to many outdoor and local amenities. Grand Rapids State Bank is a pillar within the community by sponsoring many local events, athletic teams, the arts, and the schools. Grand Rapids State Bank invests in our community. I'm Stephanie Gamble, and I work at Grand Rapids State Bank.
The Grand Rapids State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When it comes to holiday entertaining, come to S&S Meats. Your party will be ready with their smoked turkeys, double smoked hams, prime rib, and smoked salmon. Call ahead and place your order at 327-0425, and they'll have everything you need ready for you. Remember, too, that S&S Meats is your holiday gift headquarters. Give a gift that gives year-round, that warms your heart and fills your belly. A gift certificate from S&S Meats. This year, make the holidays easier with help from S&S Meats, 1510 Northwest 4th Street, Grand Rapids.
Hi, this is Steve from Rapid Garage Door and Awning, your local garage door expert. Whether you're building new or remodeling, we have top-quality residential and commercial garage doors and openers from names you can trust, like Clopay, North Central, and LiftMaster. From installation to parts, we have the products, skill, and competitive pricing you are looking for. We listen to your needs, find a solution, and stand behind our work to ensure your satisfaction. You can reach us at 218-326-1333 and at rapiddoor.com.
Well, on the Chuck-a-Puck, someone definitely got the Mad Dog's pizza. That takes some skill to roll it out and get it over the lip and land it right on the Mad Dog's logo.
Yeah, good for them.
Yeah. I like a good Mad Dog
Somebody
pizza.
got it right in the center of that blue dot, too.
As well. So, way to go. As Grand Rapids also way to go. They're being outshot significantly at 24-11, but lead 2-1 on goals by Will Stopper and Gavin Forrest. And both of those goals are the way Grand Rapids is going to have to score.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, they scored their goal, the first one going hard to the net. Will Stoffer picking up some of the trash left by Hayden Davis, and then the goal by Gavin Forrest was just an all-around great effort play by him, getting first to the puck. Garski supporting it well, kicking it back to Hankey. Hankey wasting it on net, and Gavin Forrest not only winning the battle, he goes right to the net and battle. He's not the biggest guy by any means, but he's a little spark plug out there, and he creates some opportunity for Grand Rapids, and it's good to see him having some success.
And he created the start of that forecheck by being first to the puck in the corner.
Yeah, he's got a little motor. He's fearless. Kyler Miller plays the same way. They both have just fearless attitudes and high compete, and they're rewarded for their efforts.
And just interesting an aside, Gavin Forrest scored 2 goals first 2 games. They've also both been on the backhand.
Yeah, and he called his shot.
He told me he was going to score with the goalie in today.
I mean, when you're that good, I mean, at this point, you got to be just, if he's feeling it, put him out.
There you go. There you go. We'll take another break, come back with our Dr. Lee Jess between period summary, 2-1 Grand Rapids after 2, and you're listening to it on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
The Winnie Trading Post is your one-stop shop on your way to Lake of the Woods and all lakes and rivers in between. What's at the Winnie Trading Post? Groceries, gas, live bait and tackle, propane, Tykes Meats, and automotive needs. The Winnie Trading Post, 12 miles north of U.S. Highway 2, located at the junction of Highway 46 and Winnie Dam Road. Find the Winnie Trading Post on Facebook.
Taco John's Family Pack in a Pound is here to feed the fam on a budget. But with 4 soft-shell beef tacos, 2 beef meat and potato burritos, and a full pound of crispy potato olays, it could also be the Girls' Night Pack in a Pound, or the Let's Make a Pit Stop Pack in a Pound, or even the Everyone Take 5 Pack in a Pound. For just $19, it's a deal, no matter who you call family.
The Family Pack in a Pound, only at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Download the app, earn free food.
Would you look at that snow on the driveway?
Santa, that driveway is full of snow and has enough for you to land on.
Yes, but they need to get that plowed eventually, or little Rudolph will get lost in it.
Santa, I'm going to call Yeti Earthworks. They not only do plowing, but they do salting, sanding, and snow removal.
Yeti Earthworks does it all.
Visit YetiEarth.com. Residential or commercial snow plowing. Let them get to work for you.
It's time to drop the puck on the best home deals in the Northland. Wayne Roskus here, sales rep for Eisman Homes of Cohasset. We are here so you can score the best deals of the season. Don't get a 2-minute penalty for holding off on visiting Eisman Homes' new location. Manufactured modular homes are always your best shot at realizing the home of your dreams. For the best game plan, team up with this winning combination of Ryan and Wayne.
We are going to sauce you some savings. Come see us, Eisman Homes of Cohasset. Your home now.
Hi, this is Alex, and my mom and dad are Brandy and Gabe Miskowicz, proud owners of the Dutch Room. Did you know that the Dutch Room has been a part of this community since 1974, and that we are known for the best pizza, burgers, and wings in town? Did you also know that the Dutch Room has big screen TVs, a pool table, game room, and a party room? The Dutch Room in Grand Rapids, the best place to eat and spend time with family and friends. Come check us out.
When you're looking for a realtor, you want to look for somebody that has experience. They have knowledge of contracts and the process.
The market's drastically changed, and you need a professional that's been through a lot of other homes in our marketplace to understand the true value.
And using a realtor is important, but they're, again, not any realtor. I said there's a night and day difference between different realtors. And
it's just so important to get it right the first time.
Work with the best. Coldwell Banker Northwoods, Itasca's real estate leader.
Back at the IRA Civic Center as the two Zambonis make short work of making new ice. Grand Rapids leads 2-1 after 2. And this between period summary brought to you by Dr. Lee Jess. Caring for your family's dental or oral health. Proudly supporting Will Stauffer and the entire Grand Rapids Thunderhawk hockey team. Wishing them a winning season. Will Stauffer has a lot of support in the between period summary. Has some support on the ice and scored the first goal.
Yeah, you can't really say enough about Will Stauffer and his leadership. He's a great kid. He's always involved in the scoring. High compete, really good hockey player. Going to have an opportunity to play some junior hockey next year.
And Will Stauffer opened the scoring at the 2:38 mark. Blaine Mortensen, Hayden Davis on the assist. Thomas Gunderson. Another even strength goal from Christian and Tang evened it up at the 12:45 mark. Gavin Forrest puts Grand Rapids back on top with a late goal, 15:39 from Garski and Henke. 2-1 Grand Rapids. What do you have for shots on goal and anything else there?
24-11, Duluth East leads in shots on goal as you covered the rest. And I think I know why. I know what I've been doing wrong. I forgot to get the times of the penalties and the times of the goals. See, I can't claim being a rookie anymore. I knew there was something I was forgetting. It was going way too smooth.
But Marv bails us out because he keeps a live scoreboard here at the IRA Civic Center. Shot attempts, 17-10 for Duluth East. Blocks 3 apiece. Blaine Mortensen wishes it was 3-2 instead of 3-3. Wished he didn't have that one, I think. The one that he got.
Yeah, I think that's probably accurate.
Hits 4 apiece. Face-off wins again, 44%. Scoring chances 3 apiece, but Grand Rapids connects on 2 of them. And the Duluth East Greyhounds just on 1. So Grand Rapids with the 2-1 lead as we head to the third period. Between period summary brought to you by Dr. Lee Jess, caring for your family's dental and oral health. Proudly supporting Will Stauffer, the entire Thunderhawks hockey team, wishing them a winning season. One more break. Third period coming up. Still anyone's hockey game here at the IRA. You're listening to it on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
At Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aiken, our orthopedic surgeons are fellowship trained in hip and knee joint replacements and reconstruction, as well as surgeries for shoulders, elbows, wrists, and hands. This means surgeons have achieved the highest level of training in their field, becoming dedicated experts in the surgeries they perform, including robotic-assisted procedures. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare. Healthcare from the heart.
Northland Lawn, sport and equipment, small town values, regional strength. From sun up to sunset, we've put the power in your hands to help you work the land. Northland Lawn, sport and equipment, your John Deere authority, your helping hand. We'll get it done. Northland Lawn, sport and equipment, small town values, regional strength.
Paul Bunyan Communications has been investing in our community since 1952, and we've built one of the largest rural all-fiber optic gigabit networks in the United States, the GigaZone. That's providing access to the fastest internet speeds available, up to 10 gig. It's not just the latest in technology, though. It's providing real local customer service. It's our Apple Service Center, and it's you sharing in our success. To them, you're just a number. With us, you're a member. Paul Bunyan Communications, powered by the GigaZone. Become a member today.
Hi, I'm Andrea, deli manager at Super One North. Stop by and check us out for all of your holiday needs. We have a large variety of party trays for meat and cheese, shrimp, vegetable, or maybe try one of our Fiesta Taco trays with some of our freshly made tortilla chips. We also have some very nice pre-made olive trays. Or take a look at our olive bar and mix and match your favorites from the large variety we have to offer. And don't forget to check out our cheese island, where you'll find we have a lot of unique imported cheese for you to make up a tray of your own. Happy holidays from everyone here at Super One Foods.
Just about set to go for third period action. By the way, you're going to need your instructions for after the game, because you have to, remember, you got to do the wrap while I get an interview. You remember that, right?
I know, you got to hurry up. So
I'll do my best. But you are on channel number 2 right here.
All you got to do is and I just watched, I'll get it.
There you go. As long as you can get yourself back on the air, we're good to go.
Yeah.
Grand Rapids back left to right, and Duluth East from right to left. Grand Rapids a 2-1 lead, but certainly anything but decided. Shots on goal 24-11 in favor of Duluth East. Puck into the Duluth East zone. Murray goes behind the net. Davis can't quite get to it. Nice pinch in by Drennan, but can't quite make the move past Winkler, and there's a slashing call on the Thunderhawks as delayed penalty going on. They'll try to set up, get a little extended time here with the goalie out of the net and 6-on-5 play. You heard that slash up here. I didn't see it, and I still knew it happened. Now here's Gunderson. His shot turned aside.
It was a second effort slash, and he tried to get the puck, and then it kind of was still laying there, and he went again, and the East player had picked it up, and he just kind of little poor timing.
Blaine Mortensen will go for slashing, as this is the Grand Rapids Police Department penalty kill. Being sent to the penalty box can leave you with the same feeling as seeing a police car in your rearview mirror making a U-turn behind you. I always hate that. Grand Rapids Police Department reminds you, don't drink and drive. 0 for 1 on the power play for Duluth East, but they had plenty of shots. A little overhandling of the puck.
There's Gavin Forrest again, just being just a termite out there, making some problems for Grant Winkler.
He is a pest.
He is. He's the guy you really want a two-hand.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's a compliment.
As Winkler will bring it up through center ice. You know, there was another Gavin that was that way for Grand Rapids, named Gavin Hain.
Yeah. He worked out well for him.
Yes, it was. Now a shot right on. Rebound slides toward the net and ends up going just wide. Power play for Duluth East. They have their number 1 power play unit out there. Comes back to Thomas Gunderson. Gunderson slides it to Winkler. Winkler keeps it in, back to Gunderson. Gunderson moves in, shot right on, and Miles Gunderson makes the save.
Great save. Another name we haven't mentioned too much tonight for Duluth East, number 11, Wyatt Peterson. Really smart, honest player, makes a lot of good decisions. Don't be surprised if you don't see him on the score sheet here real soon.
Well, I was kind of hoping for a 2-1 win, so I was hoping he'd stay off.
Yeah, there you go.
15:23 to go, 2-1 Grand Rapids lead, but Duluth East power play going on. Winkler to Gunderson, so they keep the same D pair out there pretty much the whole power play. They changed forwards, but not D. Shot from Peterson. You called it. He had a great chance there. Shot it wide.
Had he been a lefty, he might have had a little bit better luck there. Tough to get that shot as a righty.
Puck comes down behind the Duluth East net. 34 seconds left in the Greyhound power play. Slide it ahead for Gunderson. Gunderson with a little room comes in behind the net. Centering pass knocked behind the net. Out front, back to the point to Winkler. Winkler now to Thomas Gunderson. Gunderson back to Winkler, middle of the ice inside the blue line. Top of the circle, shot pad saved by Gunderson. 10 seconds left. This should about do it as they clear the puck. Mortensen ready to come back out.
Grand Rapids needs to do their best to stay out of the box here.
Yeah, I don't think you want to do that too many more times this period. As Winkler offside, and the faceoff will come back out to neutral ice. Finished telling you about Rapid Fuel, bringing you the video this period. And again, we're happy to bring you a free YouTube video stream of all Grand Rapids home games. Whether you need something before school, over your lunch break, between hockey games, Rapid Fuel does have you covered, and their new location, 901 Northeast 4th Street. Puck in the Grand Rapids zone.
Hold.
They will slide it out to center. You called it. It is a hold, and Duluth East picks up the puck, and Grand Rapids will go back on the power play, or will go on the power play right after killing off a penalty.
Big opportunity here for Grand Rapids. Another great job by Jacob Garski moving his feet. Coach Chido's showing a lot of confidence in that second line, and they're kind of holding their own.
Again, a Grand Rapids Police Department power play. They remind you that not everyone drives as well as you believe you do. Impatient on the road may mean being a patient in the hospital. Puck shot down the ice, right on Miles Gunderson. And being a pest of his own is Mikado Sudo. But Grand Rapids with Stauffer will move it into the zone, taken away from Stauffer, and that's exactly what you're talking about, moving the puck and getting some puck support.
Yeah, it's just not getting it.
Stauffer, a nice job of getting into the zone, but then, just ran out of any options.
Yeah, you got to have that second guy going in there to be able to break off and get that loose puck. See, that 24, he's going behind the net again, right?
Back to the point now to Roloff. Roloff, one-time shot by Henke. Doesn't get all of it, goes wide. Puck out, comes out to the point again. Henke, top of the circle, off the side of the post. And we'll have a whistle. Puck off, or net off its moorings.
That was a good shot by Kyle Henke. He had that thing kind of labeled too. He popped the bottle. It was just on the wrong side of the net.
That's it. Game brought to you in part by Sammy's Pizza of Grand Rapids, Grand Rapids State Bank, Riverwood Healthcare, and Rapid Garage Door and Awning. Miller gains the puck off the faceoff, comes to Henke. Henke just shoots it to the open wing. Going behind the net nicely is Forrest. Forrest leaves it for Garski. Back to the point. Miller's shot right on, and Konstadt makes the save.
And Gavin Forrest, again, not the biggest guy, but he's right in front of the goalie's eyes. As best as he could be. The goalie's a bit taller than him, but he's right where you want to be.
Garski will take the draw. This one won by Duluth East. Grand Rapids trying to apply the forecheck as the puck will get flipped out to center ice and down the ice. 41 seconds left in the Grand Rapids Police Department power play. Puck behind the Grand Rapids net now with 30 seconds left in the power play. Duluth East happy to just tie the puck up there. Now Grand Rapids finally comes away with it. Long pass ahead, tipped into the zone by Kyler Miller. Miller goes after it, applies the forecheck, but can't control the puck. Now here comes Cole Christian. Christian through center ice, takes a shot right on. Gunderson thought he had it in the glove, dropped it.
And
Thomas Gunderson was right there.
Yeah, he watched that into the glove to the point where he thought he had it.
Yes.
And he was looking at his glove when the puck was on the ice.
No harm done.
No.
But it looked a little scary.
Could have been.
12:06 to go, third period. Grand Rapids, a one-goal lead at 2-1 on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard. Shot right on, and that time Gunderson looked at it and said, "You stay in there, puck."
He does track the puck really, really well.
Faceoff will be back to Gunderson's right. And I think he's holding his glove the glove seems to be a little higher, especially when he's in the butterfly this year.
Yeah, it's a little bit more up by his ear.
Shot by his ear. That one takes it out of the top corner on a quick snapshot from Thomas Gunderson. He's looking to tie this game. Shots on goal now 32-12, but Grand Rapids leading 2-1. Luka Roloff picks up the puck off the faceoff. Roloff gets to center, now sweeps the puck in. After it is Dulong. Dulong fighting for it at the half wall. There as well is Broberg. Duluth East now picks it up behind their own net. And working out to center ice is Murray. Murray will gain the line. Long shot, and that's deflected way up into the flag on top of Miles Gunderson. I don't think he ever saw that. He was still looking at the ice.
Yeah, I think it must have went off of the defender's stick.
Face-off will be to Gundy's left. Duluth East wins that cleanly. And another shot deflected up into the netting.
Really good job by Hayden Davis getting out there for the block. Grand Rapids needs to start winning these face-offs in their own end or it's going to not end well. 3 consecutive losses.
Mortensen to take the draw against Thomas Gunderson.
There's a win.
Wins it behind the net. Henke wheels out to center ice, gains the blue line. Oh, a quick drop pass, and now ahead looking for Tang. If they hit him clean, he's in on a breakaway. Puck comes back to the point. Slap shot by Drennan, and Drennan will knock the puck into the Duluth East zone, go after it. Getting there first is Spinningsby. And Drennan has a bit of a flat tire after that first block. He was laboring, puck comes out front. Goes past the Grand Rapids winger. Now shot back in where Grady Downs goes after it. Downs behind his own net. Turns away from the forecheck of Gavin Forrest.
The Gnat.
The Gnat. Is that what we're going to call him? I haven't come up with a perfect nickname for him yet, but he's fun. Gunderson just gets in onside. And now Stoffer takes it away in front of the net, goes to the wall along with Tang. Now here's a turnover. Thomas Gunderson run over you were looking for the cross check too, weren't you?
I was wondering if it was going to come. Good no call.
Now out to center ice comes Gavin Forrest. Flips it up for Kyler Miller. Miller stapled into the boards. Forrest looking for it behind the net. Comes back to the point. Henke will keep it in. Garski tries to center. That doesn't connect. Winkler moves it to the near side. Now Henry Murray. Long pass ahead. Nice job by Murphy to corral that. Pass comes just behind Henke. They had something working if that hits him in stride.
It would have. You had the whole right side of the ice.
Now Henke. Henke struggles. Puck taken away. Comes in front. Another shot, and somehow
somebody got a stick or something on that.
I thought that was Gunderson.
Did Gundy get that?
Diving across the net. Without a stick, I believe.
Yeah, good opportunity for Duluth East there.
Might have hit off his mask.
Really good job by Wyatt Peterson in on a little breakaway.
Yeah, he just pressured Henke and took the puck away from him. 8:52 to go, 2-1 Grand Rapids, but it's been a little dicey at times. 33-12 shots on net for Duluth East. You know, you look at that and you say Rapids maybe stealing a game or close to it. It doesn't feel that way. The shots on goal do not feel that lopsided.
No, they really don't. I think a lot of them have come from the outside. I mean, Duluth East has had their 7 or 8 good scoring chances, but the rest have come outside that Miles has been able to see and get the glove on or get a blocker on it.
Unfortunate bounce as it hits a crack in the boards. Hayden Davis was breaking out and the puck just stopped in the corner.
This is a big couple minutes for Grand Rapids. As you can see, Duluth East is kind of on a push here, and if they can kind of survive this and get a little push of their own, should work out well to their game plan.
Grady Downs shoots it into the Grand Rapids zone, and Miles Gunderson leaves it there for Roloff. Roloff finds Brennan, goes past his stick, and the puck flipped out of play. If you're in the NHL, that gets you 2.
Yeah,
Grand went directly out.
Grand Rapids got a pretty big break there in the fact that pretty simple pass up could have been handled and chipped out. Instead, it goes to the D, and he shot it out of play for him. So either way, the puck got out.
That's right. Face-off will be at neutral ice. Garski taking the draw against Gunderson. Murray works his way in on the far side. Stoffer flips it out to center ice, hits the linesman there, so no icing. Now here's Cole Christian. Christian Goes wide, looks to put it in front. Stoffer will block that. Long time too early to go into any type of defensive shell, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think Rapids wants to do that. The only thing I would concentrate with them is just get the puck out.
Yep.
You know, off the glass. If you're in doubt, get it down the ice.
Simple hockey, a zone at a time, right?
Yep.
As Thomas Gunderson fights forward to the Grand Rapids blue line, Garski will take it away. Henke moves it ahead. That's intercepted by
Offside.
Murray. He was onside and then stopped and took everyone offside.
Oh, good play.
Now here's a play. Cole Christian, shot saved by Gunderson. Point blank shot. Now the puck off the side of the net.
Great play by Duluth East. And here's a chance for Rapids.
Blaine Mortensen comes in, end of a shift, shot right on. Actually, right at the beginning of a shift, right? He had just gotten on the ice. Wasn't out yet with his line mates. Now they're all out there together. Puck behind the net. Out front. Oh, just slides past Mortensen's stick. Back to the point. Long shot. Goal! Bauer Murphy. I think Murphy got it himself.
It hit something and redirected down. I think 24.
Hayden Davis going to the past the box first, so he must have tipped it in front. The initial shot by Bauer Murphy, and it is 3-1 Grand Rapids.
It's a great job by Bauer Murphy just getting the puck to the net. He's got a good hard shot. Good things happen when you get the puck to the net. That was a huge goal for Grand Rapids, being that Miles just stole one from Duluth East.
Yes, it was. Absolutely robbed Cole Christian point blank range with the blocker, and then Hayden Davis tips one home from Bauer Murphy. Luka Roloff in his own zone at the half wall. Comes to Broberg. Hayden Davis, his second goal of the year. 3 goals, same 3 goal scorers as first game.
I didn't hear the second assist, did you?
I did not. Marv will put it up here in a bit. We'll get it. Obviously, Murphy gets one of them.
Yeah, he got the primary.
Yep. Puck in the Grand Rapids zone. Garski after it. Luka Roloff chases it behind the net. Early season, as the puck right at the post, Gunderson keeps that out. Everyone's legs look just a little heavy right now.
Yeah, I think you're right, and they're trying to hang on to that 2-goal lead.
Flipped in, and there comes Kyler Murray. Murray found a little burst of energy. Now Garski finds Murphy, his shot over the net.
Jacob Garski's made some really nice passes tonight, really good plays.
Backhanded back toward the net by Gavin Forrest. We got a defenseman out there without a stick. Did he break it or just lose it?
I don't see it.
No, I don't see it either. Has a long shot, goes in past Gunderson. And now Henke. Henke to Hayden Davis. Davis to Gavin Forrest. And Forrest offside. And yeah, I do not see that stick at all, but we had a defenseman playing without a stick, and you know when you break a stick, place to go, Clapton skate. Hundreds of composite sticks in stock. You can find them by Bauer, CCM, and True. Hundreds of sticks to choose from the beginner to the pro. They have you covered. Puck in the in the Duluth East zone as they fight for it in the corner. So they put up just a Blaine Mortensen assist. I don't care. We're going to give
Murphy the.
We got to give Murphy an assist, don't we?
Yeah, we
He
do.
took the shot.
Yeah, that's the unofficial scoring. We're
That's right.
We're more official.
Marvel get that done. Marv goes back and watches every goal on the video and makes sure he has it right, actually. has Drennan. Drennan pushes it ahead for Hayden Davis. That's stopped at the blue line. 3-1 Grand Rapids, 3:48 to go in period number 3. Here's Garski. Garski tries a little saucer pass ahead to Miller. That doesn't connect. Here's Murray. Murray's shot turned aside with a blocker.
You got to kind of like the way this is going right now for Grand Rapids with Miles Gunderson in the net. Grand Rapids making some pretty good decisions with the puck, getting it in when they need to get it in.
3-1 Grand Rapids on the Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital scoreboard. Of course, Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital, the official sports medicine provider of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Bauer Murphy. Again, a weird bounce in that same corner. Comes out towards the front of the net. Grand Rapids backhands that behind the net. 3 minutes to go with a 3-1 Grand Rapids lead. To the point. Kept in by Grady Downs. Downs again from the point. Shot, and somehow that got behind Gunderson, and I think, I don't know, went off something behind him and came back out. It hit the crossbar.
They're calling a high. I don't think it hit a crossbar. I think Rapids high sticked it to get it out of there, and I think that's why the faceoff is in the Grand Rapids zone.
Face off to the left of Miles Gunderson. A 3-1 Grand Rapids lead over Duluth East. Puck slides back into Gunderson off the face-off. You like that little touch screen, don't you?
I do.
Puck comes behind the net. Tang working for it. Back to the point. Kept in by Downs. Goes cross ice for Spinningsby. Takes a big hit from Davis. Comes back to Spinningsby. That time a little less of a hit from Davis. Back into the corner. 2:16 to go. We'll keep an eye on Constedt. Drennan backhands it out to center. Follows up with it. Drennan now with a little bit of room comes in, backhands it over the net.
Good opportunity there. Once Duluth East gets full possession, I would expect to see the goaltender out, like right now.
Not making any move. He's still sitting all the way back in his crease with 1:47 to go. Now here's Drennan. Drennan, he'll get it out to center. Miller avoids the hit, goes spinning around. Doesn't take the puck with him. Now Christian goes far side.
Ooh.
And now we've got, now we're going to have, now we have a wrestling match on the far side. That started with Winkler being taken into the boards.
I think he thought that was going to be a check from behind, and I think there was also a little frustration there.
And so I think we've got 2 players going, and Grand Rapids may get the extra one here. Garski and Kyler Miller both go. Grant Winkler goes for Duluth East. And referees talking about it. We'll finish up our sponsors. Eisman Homes, Dutch Room, Mad Dog's Pizza, Northland Lawn Sport and Equipment, the Timberlake, Atchison Tire, Nooch's in the Corner, and Chandler and Cushel Agency.
Miller threw a stick. So
okay,
I don't know if that's what he's getting, if it's just going to be like a misconduct penalty. But I didn't see him in the tussle. It looked like it was just. It looked like it was just Garski and Winkler in the scrum.
Yeah, Garski had that initial hit. That was not called a penalty.
I would be surprised if Duluth East got a power play off of this.
So Marv getting the story from the referee. Minute 20 to go. Grand Rapids leading 3-1. And again, we know there are 3 players in the box, 2 for Rapids and one for Duluth East, but like you said, that second Grand Rapids player might be a misconduct, that it's not going to count against the men on the ice. Yeah, I just saw the referee say 5-on-5.
Yeah, I think that's the way it's going to play out.
No, there's a penalty up for Grand Rapids. So Grand Rapids will have to kill. So it'll be 6-on-4 with the goalie back to the box, empty net, and a power play.
Winning a face-off here for Grand Rapids would be gigantic.
You think?
Yeah, I do.
Gunderson and Mortensen, and Gunderson wins it back to the point. Shot goes wide of the net. Rebounds back to Murray. Another shot, and Gunderson will flip that into the crowd with his stick. We'll get a new puck coming out. Face-off will be to the right of goaltender Miles Gunderson. 6-on-4 hockey right now.
Big win by Blaine Mortensen there.
Puck cleared all the way down the ice. 1 minute remaining. Through center ice, here comes Christian. Christian puts on the brakes, back to the point. Murray, his shot, hits Mortensen's skate. Murray able to keep it in. Now Thomas Gunderson flips it in deep. Cole Christian. Tang drops it back to the point. Murray shot right on, and Gunderson makes the save again.
Now you're liking the odds. Now you're liking.
With 35 seconds left, 2-goal lead.
Yeah.
I'll take him.
And Grant Winkler not on the ice.
Yeah, that is, while Grand Rapids missing 2 players, not having Winkler to quarterback the power play is a big deal.
Yeah, big time.
As Duluth East will take a timeout. 3-1 Grand Rapids. They have never trailed in this game. Led 1-0, 2-1, and now 3-1. Kyler Miller is it is an unsportsmanlike conduct, but it's not not an unsportsmanlike conduct? It is an unsportsmanlike conduct minor.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought that was just a 10-minute misconduct.
Yeah.
Done for the game.
Face-off will be to the left of goaltender Miles Gunderson. Grand Rapids back out ready to go. This will let the number 1 unit for Duluth East finish out this game, but they need 2 goals to tie. I'll just say they've given up empty net goals in their first 2 games. We might as well make it 3 in a row.
There you go. I'm sure there's 4 guys out there that would like that as well.
Face-off, puck still loose, cleared behind the net. Grand Rapids picks it up, back to the point, not out. Out front, Tang spins around, and nicely done by Hayden Davis.
That should do her.
Backhands it down the ice, 18 seconds left. 2-goal Grand Rapids lead. As Cole Christian back to get it, comes out of his zone with 10 seconds. Far side, long shot, goal with 4 seconds left. Tipped in, makes it 3-2. We'll see who gets credit for that. I think it was tipped in.
Cole Christian going hard to the net. Nice little pass from his brother, I think. 21.
Cole from Ian?
I believe so.
Makes it 3-2, but there's only 4.4 seconds left. I guess stranger things have happened, but not many.
Nah, this would be quite strange.
Off the face-off, puck comes to the boards. 2-1, long shot into the corner, and Grand Rapids holds on for a 3-2 victory as they take down Duluth East, go to 2-0 on the season. We'll take a break. When we come back, Grant Clapton will have some wrap-up. We'll get a Culver's post-game interview as Grand Rapids, a 3-2 win. You're listening to it on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
You hear of all these places that are hiring. Well, at Mackley Auto Repair, they are not just another place. They are a family-owned auto repair shop who prides themselves on running an honest, reliable, and trustworthy business, and they are looking for the right person to join their team. If you are looking for a career change, have experience in the auto repair industry, and want to work with a fun, dedicated, and hardworking team, then Mackley Auto Repair is a place for you. Give them a call today.
Working in a freaky fast environment is always a fun and rewarding thing to be a part of. If you're wanting a change of pace and looking for a new challenge, then come join the Jimmy John's team at Grand Rapids. Freaky fast, freaky fun, and freaky rewarding. Love what you do what you love. Come join the Jimmy John's team, Grand Rapids.
Hi guys, this is Taylor from White Pine Jewelers. Are you waiting for a big sale before you start your Christmas shopping? Well, here's some good news. At White Pine Jewelers, our everyday low prices are comparable to big box and chain store sale prices. Convenient shopping when you're ready. When you shop with us, you'll know we'll work hard to find the right gift at the right price at the right time. We stand behind everything we sell. We've been doing business that way for nearly 30 years. White Pine Jewelers in the Pregame Plaza behind McDonald's.
Like peanut butter and jelly or rain in April, hockey and dentistry go hand in hand. Some things just belong together, so it should be no surprise that GR Dental are proud to support Grand Rapids Thunderhawk hockey. From checkups and cleaning to dental implant placements and restoration, GR Dental is the winning choice for top-tier oral care. Let doctors Rachel and Spencer Buchert and the entire team at GR Dental help keep your smile looking its best. Call 326-3438 or find them online at grdental.com.
When it comes to holidays, everyone knows the best part, the meal. At SNS Meats, we offer a feast that just can't be beat.
Some holiday favorites we offer include double smoked hams, aged black Angus bone-in prime rib, smoked turkeys, as well as plenty of seafood options.
At SNS, we pride ourselves on the quality of our meats, and we thank you for letting us be a part of your holidays.
The Timberlake in Grand Rapids is the place to go for lunch or dinner. Looking for a healthy, affordable, quick lunch? Enjoy the all-you-can-eat soup and salad bar, served daily from 11 to 2. Not wanting to cook after work? Wednesday night is Build Your Pasta Bar with limitless possibilities. Timberlake has added another amazing nightly special. Prime rib every Friday and Saturday evening starting at 5 p.m. The Timberlake, Highway 169, Grand Rapids.
And we are back here at the IRA Civic Center where Grand Rapids gets a big Section 7 AA 3-2 win over the Duluth East Greyhounds. Run through some of the scoring here real quick while Sheldon is down getting the post-game interview. First period was pretty silent other than the shots on goal where Duluth East had 11-4 as they were able to get a handful of shots and scoring opportunities off of the penalty from Kyler Miller that he got for holding. Period 2 started off with Grand Rapids with the scoring. Will Stoffer gets a big goal on the rebound. Blaine Mortensen going hard to the net. Hayden Davis fires one of his lasers from the left side, and Will Stoffer able to come down and be able to put it in the net, making it 1-0 Grand Rapids. Number 15, Thomas Gunderson able to make it 1-1 as he gets an assist from number 4 Noah Tang and number 5 Cole Christian. Grand Rapids makes it 2-1 with a great effort goal by Gavin Forrest as he gets to the puck first, gets it back to Jacob Garski, who gets it to Hinkie, puts it on net. Gavin Forrest does a great job getting to the net and putting in a backhand rebound to make it 2-1 Grand Rapids. Bowden Donovan, the penalty for Duluth East that period for tripping. Grand Rapids gets a no penalty, for Grand Rapids that period. Shots 24-11 in favor of Duluth East heading into the third period. 2-1 lead for Grand Rapids, and then it gets a little bit more exciting as Grand Rapids able to get a goal from Hayden Davis off of a great tip shot from Bauer Murphy and Blaine Mortensen to put Grand Rapids up 3-1. And then with a few seconds to go in the game, Cole Christian going hard to the net, gets a pass from his brother and able to tip it past Miles Gunderson. Ian Christian getting the assists, and also number 4, Noah Tang. So that would end the scoring, giving Grand Rapids the 3-2 win. Little helter-skelter there at the end of the period. Grant Winkler got checked and took exception to it. Kind of thought it might have been a little bit of a penalty, and a little melee broke out. Some penalties given out there. Winkler for roughing, Garski for roughing. Miller picked up an unsportsmanlike conduct for 2 minutes. Also in that little tussle. Ian Christian picked up a holding penalty that period, along with Blaine Mortensen with the slashing. And that's the scoring rundown. Sheldon, shots end in favor of Duluth East, 38-14.
So a wide disparity in shots on net going for Duluth East, but Grand Rapids gets the 3-2 win. Which direction do we go? Let's do the 3 stars right now. You ready?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it a little bit, but
it is the Greater Insurance Service 3 stars. You got about 15 more seconds to think about it. If you're having trouble looking for a medical plan that fits your needs, you can sit down with Jeannie to go over all of your options. Start with number 3.
I was just writing them down because I have to decide. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna give Bauer Murphy the number 3 star of the game. He did a good job getting pucks to the net. Used his feet, drew some penalties. I thought he had a pretty good game.
Number 2.
Number 2, I'm going to go with Gavin Forrest.
I like it.
I'm gonna give it to him. I thought he got a great goal that was the game winner for up until 4 seconds to go, and I thought he had a really good game and earned every bit of it.
And number 1 star?
I'm going to give it to Miles Gunderson. I thought he played exceptional tonight in the net. I thought he stole at least 4, in my opinion. I think he stole 4, and it proves to be a difference in the game.
Those are your Greater Insurance Service 3 stars of the game. Number 1, Miles Gunderson. Number 2, Gavin Forrest. Number 3, Bauer Murphy. And they're brought to you by Greater Insurance Service. If you're a business owner looking for a benefit package that will tailor to the needs of your employees, you can contact Jeannie at GIS 398-3791. We'll take a quick break and be back with our Culver's postgame interview and final wrap-up. Grand Rapids a 3-2 win. You're listening to it on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
We're here with Kirk Adams, Northern Market President of Deerwood Bank. Kirk, why is it important for you to support Grand Rapids Thunderhawk athletics?
Being born and raised here, I love supporting the community that helped raise me. That is why I am working with my team at Deerwood Bank to bring nice and simple banking to the entire Grand Rapids area. From your first savings account to life after retirement, we're here to help you.
Deerwood Bank. Banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
If you're looking for a one-stop shopping destination while traveling through Deer River, or if you're a long-term area member, the Northern Star Cenex Travel Center is here to serve you. They offer 24-hour fueling of high-quality, top-tier Cenex gasoline in 3 grades: unleaded, super unleaded, and non-oxygenated premium. On the Diesel Island, they offer highly rated Cenex Roadmaster Premium Diesel for on-road users and dyed diesel fuel for off-road jobs, plus propane for your grilling and RV needs. It's all at Northern Star Cenex in Deer River.
Miles Gunderson, Bauer Murphy on Culver's post-game interview, and the shots were lopsided. You had to be on your game tonight, Miles.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be tough all year, but I'll do it.
Bauer, talk about that insurance goal that turned out to be the game winner, the 3rd goal that you had shot from the point that started it.
Yeah, we've been trying to go a little high for the season here, and guy moved him up to me and took a nice rip from the point. Got a nice tip from Hayden Davis.
Well, same 3 goal scorers as last game. These guys just going to carry it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, these seniors are really taking charge of this young group, and that's what we love to see.
Now, it just looked like there was a lot more flow to the game through neutral ice than what there was against Hibbing. Style of play, playing a better team, and improvement?
Yeah, you know, we really locked her down in these past few days in practice, and we should be ready to go now.
And Miles, it was a better team, obviously, that you were playing. What were you thinking in that? On some of, I know you robbed Cole Christian point blank. Miles robbed Thomas Gunderson in the second. Talk a little bit about some of those saves.
Yeah, they're just, they're the saves that I need to make. That, I mean, obviously every team's going to have a chance, and those good teams are going to have more, so I just need to stand on my head for those.
How do you feel about where the team's at? I know it's a lot younger team, Bauer.
Yeah, you know, we got a lot of new guys this year. We got a long ways to go, but I think we got a lot of potential here.
Well, good win tonight, guys. We'll see you on Thursday.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Miles Gunderson. Miles Gunderson and Bauer Murphy, and Miles making sure he didn't lose his Culver's certificate. He wanted to make sure he had that. And the flavor of the day is blackberry cobbler with ripe blackberries, crunchy cinnamon granola crumble swirled with vanilla fresh frozen custard. They're open till 10. You can still make it there before you go home.
Their marketing is good. Like the way they describe their food is a pretty good way.
And it's very good food. I like it. 3-2 Grand Rapids win. Final thoughts, Grant?
I think it was a big win for Grand Rapids to come out on top here for a Section 7 AA win, second game of the year. Really put things together. Got some good production out of some guys that needed to step up, and it's a good stepping stone going forward.
Grand Rapids goes to 2-0. They will take on Duluth Marshall. One note, there is no JV game. Duluth Marshall does not have enough players for a JV team, so there is no JV game on Thursday. Varsity only at 7.
Very good.
And we'll have it right here on J105. That wraps it up. Thank you for Super Joe, who's going to keep doing work back at the station. And for Grant, we'll do this a few more times this year.
I think Saturday.
Yeah, I'm not going to be here Saturday. You're doing that one with Tom Downing.
Oh, okay. As long as I can sit here and do what I do,
that's it. We'll make Tom do the play-by-play. That will be on Saturday against Forest Lake. You've been listening to Grand Rapids Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.